7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, welcome to Veve Drop Live. As you see, I'm in a different location here. I can't tell you where I'd have to go in a video game, but I got BigA here and we're going to try this. I might be a little echoey, so I might work on that for tomorrow's stream. But anyways, how are you doing, BigA? What's going on?
Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good.
I kind of like being the bottom bitch here. It's nice on the bottom. Anyways, it's good. Yeah, can I take that back? Anyway, so I got a little setup here. I only have 2 monitors and whatever, but we're going to get through this today. We've got West Coast Avengers and all the fun. Let's see who's in chat, and then we'll go over the drop and got some fun things to discuss. We'll go from there. Christopher, first in chat, maybe? I don't know. We'll have to see if somebody else says they did something first. But anyways, good morning, everyone. Let's go. Excited to see Jurassic World Rebirth tomorrow. Is this going to be an A+ movie? Let us know. He is our movie critic. So good to see you, Christopher. Hopefully we get to see each other in Vegas. Hope you're doing well. Pasternak, let's go. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. We got Lexi Evans in the house. Hit that like button. We got Ronnie Lido, member, and yo. Good to see you, Ronnie. Ronnie's trying to get a big mural out there. So if you know somebody in Cleveland that can get him a place to put it, please let him know. Alejandro, good to see you. Also a member. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you coming here. Are you going to be going for this? Please enter the poll if you haven't. Are you going for the West Coast Avengers today? It is their first appearance. We've had them on here before, but this is the real first appearance from 1984. Smart Buy. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. What are you saying here? I might not be available for long today, but came to say hi to you both, BigA and BE. Good to see you, man. Yeah, let us know if you're going for it. Lexi Evans laughing at me. I love it. All right, so we've got West Coast Avengers. Let's just go ahead and take a look at my little segment that I like to call What's Veve Got, and then we'll go over the
What's Veve Got? Time to check out the drop. What's Veve Got? Time to check out the drop. What's Veve Got? Time to check out the drop. What's Veve Got?
Oh, we got a grail today, everyone. West Coast Avengers, breaking off from the Avengers and going to the West Coast to get some sun and possibly some legalized marijuana. I don't know. I didn't say that. By the way,
so that's how the story went. Okay.
Right. I think that's how the story, they wanted to get some good sun. But make sure you're staying tuned until later because we do have a giveaway supported by Veve. By the way, they don't support anything I say except the giveaway. All right. So we've got 3,000 issues. This is from 1984. So this is what they look like. There's Double Quill's issue. It was made just for her. And then the rare was to tease her, I guess. But anyways, there's the rare. Ultra rare looks pretty good. And then, of course, the normal, get out of here, fly. The normal secret rare that we have, 3,000 edition, $6.99. 162 will be the first edition. Even though these get burned after 30 days, I'm kind of thinking, make these lower editions. But I might actually go for one today. What are you thinking? BigA, maybe? No way. What are you thinking here?
No, I bought some Tokidokis yesterday. My secret rare didn't sell, so I went the other way and bought most of the set. I still need like 2 more.
That's all right. You know, one thing everyone should do while you're going through your collection, you can go and see actually what sets you have, because you might have a lot of stuff and not know. And a lot of the stuff to clean those sets off or to finish them, I just did it with Boba Fett. I needed the uncommon. It had been sitting at 6, and I think it dropped to like 330 or 340. So I bought one. Now I completed the set for 340. I get, I think, 6.5 points. So keep those things in mind, especially if you're doing MCP. So there is West Coast AVENGERS. Let's take a look at the Minty Fresh numbers and see what is worth going. Yeah, that is fresh for sure. So whenever. Anyways, 162 is going to be your first mint. 616 is always remember, especially these days, if you're going to go for the Minty Fresh numbers, make sure you're, getting them at floor, maybe a little bit more for the chaser, which would be the year it came out. But be very careful. There's a lot of professionals out there, but not even how many of these are going to sell. And if you'll get September 84 is when this was the date on the publishing date usually is different, but that is the date you want. 984, of course, 1921, 1922 for Stan Lee. The Disney numbers, 1901, 1923, they're good, but again, paying more than the floor might be a risk. 1939 is a good one. 1961, 1963 is the first and regular Avengers before they wanted to get some sun. Then 1984 is going to be the chaser. 2025, of course, the year it came out, and 3000. There are the Avenger movies. You can do what you want with those, but I did not put those up. Those are your Minty Fresh numbers. All right, so let's go back to chat real quick, and then we can start talking about some other stuff. Bilbo's Wagons, what is going on? BE, craziest drop in 17 Jubilee pools. I got 3 SEs. Wow, 2 SRs and 2 different times. The SR was meant to back to, wow. What did you do? Like, I mean, seriously, that I need to know what you did. That's crazy. So
needs to go buy a lottery
on that. Yeah, that, I mean, literally, that's like a lottery ticket that he got there. All right, let's see what else is going on in chat. But yeah, congrats on that. What a big win. New Tactics, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Keep having this fly here that wants to be on YouTube. I'll have to say West Coast got the best. Florida needs to step it up. You're right, but I'm sure they're not far behind. Dad Olive, good to see you. What's up, BE and Big A? There is Double Quill. Good to see you. We should be getting a blog. I have to admit, I didn't even read last week's blog. I always read them. It's been kind of busy. Crazy things happening. An unfortunate situation. I actually have a funeral to go on Thursday. I don't want to make this a sad thing, but the Cobra's cousin, she's 61, and unfortunately she passed away, and so we're gonna have to go see that. Been dealing with that for the last like 5 days. So but I want to see yours tomorrow. Definitely check out Double Quill and her blog. And if you have a uncommon you get today and you want to sell it cheap, sell it to her. Tom in here, a resident 100 millionaire, says I got 12 sets. What do sets do again? Give you MCP points. Yeah, MCP points. But for you, Tom, it doesn't matter. You're so rich. Who cares? I was actually debating getting a lottery ticket. I definitely, there's Tucson. Tucson, I think, was first in chat because I remember seeing something. Anyways, Tucson, I'm praying for you that you're going to get the giveaway. Just make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. Excuse me, subscribe if you haven't. We'll be doing that giveaway probably in about 15 minutes. Get that started. Ivor's in here. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Nas Clint, good to have you here. Good morning. Good morning, BE. Everyone, happy Tuesday, happy Grail Day. I mean, I didn't even look at the, what the real world value is because I'm in a secret location, everyone. Breaking news, secret location. And I'm doing family stuff, but I wasn't going to give up doing a drop today. So we might take a look at that in a few minutes. Bilbo, probably in the negative in luck now. Yeah, you might not be good to
I mean, look at Kryptoni, though. He's been like on a generational luck run for like months.
I know, that's true.
He just keeps getting legendaries and secret rares and low mins.
Yeah, you haven't done that bad either. I mean, you've gotten like 2 secret rares in the last month. I mean,
yeah, I got a couple of OK drops. Yeah.
I mean, seriously, I hate you.
Not anywhere near what Kryptoni's been doing. He's been doing it for literally months.
But yeah, I know, but both of you, I hate you. I mean, basically, that sucks. Let's see. Oh, Double Quote was about how hard it is to search for the right comic when so many comics have the same name and number. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. They need to make the comic searching a little better, but that's what feedback's for. And maybe when we all agree to something one day, we can all go to feedback at the same time and let them know. We'll probably have more luck getting something changed. Shankster in the house. What's going on? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. And Veve is here to say hello. Thanks for your live coverage of the Marvel comic drop today. Absolutely. Thank you, Veve, for the support and supporting the giveaway today. One of the only reasons people come here to watch this horrible stream, but good to have you, Veve. And I will be doing tomorrow, Veve Verse Live, and then I'm going to take the rest of the week off. So, and there'll be a giveaway for that. Tom saying, okay, this is stupid. So it's one set, even if you own 25 of each or 200 something. Yeah, you can only complete one set once, which, yes, that's how it is. That's exactly what is up. Wes, Veve now keeping special mints as well as 1 through 161. What special mints? Like, has it happened more than once, or is it just like
you don't know the story? What happened?
No, was this yesterday or?
Yeah. So the Nova, is it 1 or 0 comic?
Yeah, it was
Yeah, so it was gonna get burned, but there was 180 something editions left, but there was still a $1,000 bounty by Comics and Crypto on the 1976 that still
and
hadn't
hadn't
been
been minted.
claimed. So it mathed out that, like, basically if you bought every one, you would hit it
Make
and
money.
yeah, especially as people started minting and it got lower. But a bunch of people spent like hundreds of dollars minting it out. It completely minted out, and it turns out that in like the randoms that Veve keeps, it got in 1976.
So I'd say in that
It was bad
situation,
luck.
they're going to randomly do that. Out of 4 years of dropping comics, this is going to happen. What I would say, though, and Veve should probably look into it, is if they get a chaser, like today, if they get the year of the comic and they know there's something out there, they need to let everyone know that they got an important mint, because otherwise there are going to be people who game the system, which is completely okay. It's completely to go in, and that's what get people in. But Veve needs to do a better job than letting the public know that that mint is no longer there. They see people tweeting about this. There's groups. But always be careful. But yes, absolutely. Thanks for bringing it up, Wes. Sorry, again, I'm out. I don't see everything. There's Kryptoni, a absolute resident Grammy winner. You heard your name, and it was only good stuff. It was only good stuff. Good to see you, Kryptoni. You are the
talking
winner.
about his generational luck run for like the past year. What was it?
Right.
6 months, a year.
Well, according to him, he had a rough start to life. But it sounds like it made him a bigger, better person, and he's killing it now, which is all that matters. That everything's positive. So congrats on that. Make a Grammy-winning song about it. I think that's what we need next. Teresa, Veve is made up of corporate greed betas. That's your opinion. I don't know. Wouldn't it depend on anyone else currently to hold them outside of Discord? Okay, so I bought a bunch of Dark Seed, and
Dark
all
Seed.
of those are Dark Seed. It's just one.
Yeah.
Dark Seed.
Dark Side. Dark Side, right?
Dark Side. Yeah, he spelled it right. Dark Side.
No. There's a K in there. DARKSE.
Dark Side. Okay. Yes, you're right. But he spelled it wrong. And all of those are only one set that's done. I don't know, but you said it. Veve's getting great. I don't know about that. What is up, Fromy? Good to see you. Morning, BigA. Look at that. Oh, hi, BE. I see how it is. I'm so mad at you, Fromy. Good to see you. Don't go away, because we got the giveaway and a horrible comic. Double Quill, you might want to close your eyes. Kryptoni, look at that. Thank you so much for the super chat support. I really appreciate the support, you and everyone that gets this channel. But thank you for that. Let's go ahead and also give you my other thank you here, if I can find it. Here we go. Veve Freak Off Diddy Oil Fund. I can't believe I put that up there. Come on, Kryptoni.
They're deciding that trial soon, right?
I think it's they're in. I haven't been paying too much attention just these past couple of days, but yeah, they were in closing statements the other day, so it should be done soon. By the way, thank you again, Kryptoni, for the super chat. Double Quill, well, yeah, but that also means if it's saved in random, someone might win it as a prize. Ooh, that's true. Hint, hint, Veve. Me, please God, give it to me. Tom, the gambling system causing lots of losses. Shakes are 100%. It's fine taking the mints, but they should have disclosed it. They've mentioned bounties multiple times in live streams, but not that this was taken. Yeah, I agree.
How did people not see on Stacker that they had it?
That's a good point too. And maybe as streamers or, you know,
Well, no, I'm assuming it wasn't on there. I just haven't really like
maybe it
looked
wasn't
for...
minted yet, but I thought like right away they take it. So if this is going to
Right, that's what I'm
happen,
saying. So wouldn't it have
yeah,
been minted and shown it was minted, or
it should. If it's minted on the blockchain, it should show. I don't know if KCBMW's in here or Digital
or
Vibes.
do they
might
mint
know
the
better
stuff
than me.
after?
That's what I was wondering. Maybe they mint it afterwards. I don't, you know, I'm going to give Veve the benefit of the doubt. We've seen a lot of stuff. We've seen people mint a lot and get crazy mint, and you know, the odds are crazy. But out of 4 or 5 years of collecting and buying, these types of things happen. That's why, you know, the whole universe
I don't
is the
think
way it
there's
is.
anything to like give them the benefit of the doubt. They take random ones, and sometimes I guess they'll get ones that people really want. So it was more a question of like, how did it not show on Stacker? Because I haven't really used Stacker that much at that
That's a fair
extent.
question. We need to know
So
that.
I mean, the people looked obviously know what they're doing, so I'm assuming wasn't there, it wasn't showing. So why isn't it showing? Because it doesn't show. It only shows what goes through like a sale, or is it not minted until the end afterwards?
If anyone knows in
But-
chat, it's a great question, because they should let us know, or at least we can find out. I mean, people, Wes, it's your job now when this happens to let us know right away. Good question. Let me get through chat and we'll continue that conversation. What's up, Wapamus? Thank you, BE. You were the last person doing live drops. If it weren't for you, we'd all be in the dark. You'd probably be staring at a wall and enjoying it more. But I do appreciate you being here. They are deporting. Oh, come on. Kryptoni is a good guy. Come on, man. And I still want you to win. Let's see here. Hold on. Wapma saying showing one Nova left in the store since last night. They might burn that one. What's Veve got? Time to look at the drop. It's horrible. Jay, it wasn't listed on Stacker. Okay, thank you for that, Jay. We need to figure it out. Chilling and vibing. I am out. So I don't have my chilling and vibing mug, Larry, but I am chilling and vibing here camping. Good to see you. Everyone should be checking out his Spotify. Check out his podcast, interviewing famous people, comedians, athletes, stars. It's very good stuff. KCBMW. Okay, their stuff for some reason doesn't show on Stacker. Vault value used to show before the drop, but the guy doesn't update it fast anymore. Okay, so this is something we have to work on as a whole. I'm not saying I'm going to be able to do anything right now, but
yeah,
it has to be, something has to be done. Like, I guess what I'm saying for Veve, benefit of the doubt, like, I don't want to totally crap on them, but I think if they have something and they have promoted Comics and Crypto's bounty, then they have to know that if they end up with that, then they either need to tell us right away.
I don't think they promoted this particular bounty. They promoted other ones.
No, my point is that they understand that there are bounties out there and there are mints people are looking for, and if they're going to mint them, that's going to be kind of an issue. But again, I want to give them the benefit of the doubt, or at least a chance to maybe fix that. Might be something we need to go into feedback and do. Fro, I keep buying those collector Mimbams. It's like OCD thing now. Remembering you won one because of me, go nuts. I keep buying them. They're not that expensive. Wes saying, good point, Big A. Why wouldn't it show up on Stacker? That's a good question. What is up, my collectibles? It's Happy Canada Day. Happy Canada Day, which we're almost in Happy America Day on the 4th here. So good to see you, my collectibles. I hope you have a great day and are enjoying it. There we go. Happy Canada Day from everyone. All right, it is 9:51. So before we go, I do want to quickly show you the horrible comic and collectible. Now, I did not do this one. This was from BigA. This is all Big A's idea. Let's go ahead and double quote. Close your eyes. Let's go check this out. I cannot believe he did this. He totally, Big A, I told you double quote would not like you for this. West Coast Avengers. They also like to go to the coast to get some sun. And these busty
I have nothing to do with it.
are fighting one enemy at a time I don't know. I'm just going to let this sit here and simmer and soak. What do you guys think? Good one, Big A. I think you did a good job. Digital Toys of Time. We get to see classic. I thought it was classic. I don't know. How did you come up with this, Big A? I'm totally throwing him on the bus. He did not come up with this. His mom did.
Oh my god.
Oh, look at there's Choo Choo. What's up, Choo Choo? Good to see you, Choo Choo. Hope you're doing well. Pro9, I sold one, but now I need more. Mommy. Do you like how I covered up her stomach with, oh my God, big.
I was in a live stream the other day, and the guy, every time he was playing music in the background, every time a drop would come, he'd play like the little clip from, it looked like Halo, Mom, and it would go like Mommy Milkers.
Oh God. This was a win. You would totally buy this. This would sell out today if there were 10 of them. I don't know. It's a fail. All right, let's go back to chat. Bahaha, Ryan, what? He doesn't like it. What is up, Free? Good morning. What the F did I just walk in on? I don't know, Free. You just saved the show because you are our biggest supporter, which means we're going to go play your little video here of Sailor. Let's go get this going. All right, we'll just take off the West Coast Avengers. Thank you, Big A, for that one. Free, I hope you're doing well. I'm actually camping too. I know you're camping. And he just made a big purchase the other day. If he wants to tell you, I'll let him tell you in chat. And he's cooking good food out there. It's good to see you, Free. Keep in touch with me. I'm ready to help you get your YouTube channel up. Ronnie thought it was so funny. Did you laugh out loud, Ronnie? It wasn't that funny. All right. I think I saw some of the team member of the West Coast last weekend at Huntington Beach. I'm sure you did. They like to go all over the place to save, all the good people, one bad guy at a time. Man, should I go for this? I'm really thinking about going for it. Got milk. Exactly. Let's see. That's not Marvel comic. That's Dynamic. Exactly. Double quill. Exactly. All right. Let me go ahead and get the giveaway started. We're going to do a giveaway from Veve. So I'm going to do a hashtag here. Let me pull up the giveaway tool. I don't have all my tools here as I'm away from my desk at home. So I don't have my stream deck, but I'm going to try to do this as fast as possible to get this going. Let's see here. What should we do? Hashtag. Here we go. I'm going to do a number. I'm going to do a number today. All right. So this giveaway is supported by Veve. It is not sponsored by YouTube. All the information for the giveaway you'll find in the YouTube description. The only rule is you cannot have won in the past 30 days. Otherwise, all you have to do is put the hashtag in. Let's get this started. Good luck.
It's time to join the Veve Digital Collectible Giveaway. If you haven't won in the last 30 days, this is your chance to wrap something amazing. Don't miss out. Good luck.
All right, there you go, everyone. Hashtag 8008, everyone. Hashtag 8008. Damn fly. God damn. This comic world got weird when they started competing with the Dirty Book comics. What's up, Guri? Are you back? He is back. Hi from California, hanging out with the West Coast Avengers, back from Japan. Good to have you here, Guri. Let us know if you're going for this. He's probably not going for this, but good luck. And just a quick taking a look at the poll before I get to chat. Looks like actually 41% say they're going for it. 37 votes, 59% are not. They look like they would start a fight. Popeyes. Oh, my Lord. Akash, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Remember, hashtag 8008. It has no meaning at all. I'm not immature. Let's see. Who is calling this comic book a grail? Me as a joke. It's not a bad one. Tom, very true. It's insane. I have mint number 88 on the common. Really? I hate you, Fro. I would have wanted that. Take a poll. It's not a grail. I'm kidding. Hashtag 1976. No, hashtag 8008. Free got it in there first. Make sure you're entering 14 entrances. Jason Pena, 2000. Good to see you. Is it limited to one win per month or one? It's rolling 30 days. I apologize. I know other channels don't do that, but here's the thing. I could either you could win 6 in a year or, one every 30 days. I just think if you continually win, I've noticed on the giveaway tool, once you win, it seems like the same people keep winning. It wouldn't be fun or fair for everyone else. So I want to keep it fair, which is why I do the 30 days. And I won't do a poll because I know you you MFers will say you don't like that. All right, let's see who's in chat that is hiding. VVverse, Bitcoin BMW, good to see you. Pixel Pudding right there. Come on, Guri. Ron, hashtag 8008. I don't know why you would say boobs. This is so immature. It's ridiculous. Nas Clint's got it. We got it all. These prices are good. All right. Who else is hiding in there? Let's go. Smart Buy got in. No. 8008. You guys are so immature. It's ridiculous. All right. Who else? Rob Cooks is hiding in here. VV Manager. Kryptoni saying this comic is better than AF15. Completely. Totally boob. Oh, my Sky Pager back. Yes, totally. Let's see. I'm trying to complete every Amazing Spider-Man comic set.
Oh, every set?
Ooh. So basically, AF15 is going to be one of the most expensive. I mean, you're talking for the top 3, 10,000 for the top 3 SRs. And then from there, it's not as expensive. I don't know. My Collectibles, since you are a good YouTuber, have you ever thought of OnlyFans? I'm just saying. It's a possibility.
I mean,
let's see.
Is Amazing Fantasy considered, even though it obviously it is Spider-Man, is that considered an Amazing Spider-Man comic?
That's actually a very good point. It is not. It's Amazing Spider-Man's 1963. That's when it all started. But it is his first appearance. Chill out on the advertisement. What advertisement? What? I don't know. So I apologize, Wes. I respect you. Please tell me what advertisement. That way I can advertise it again. Assignment sneaking in the background. Wow, MC, that's going to be, that is a tough one.
I think he's saying you're advertising your comic.
Oh, maybe that's it. Look who we got here. We got VV Discord in the house here. Love the work y'all do. Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't even want to go say all those letters, but good to see you.
You know
Hope
what it
you're
stands
doing
for?
well. I did. You've actually told me this before, but please tell us again.
On my way to fill your bags.
Oh, okay. There you go. On my way to fill your bags. Perfect. You told me that once. There you go. On my way to fill your bags. I won't remember that. Secret Rare hiding in the background. Ank. I keep entering hashtag Cobra. Cobra's camping. She's not talking to me right now. 252 would be pretty tough too. Yeah, there's a lot of expensive ones. Let's all petition VV to let Stacker take over the whole market so we can see who owns what and bid on things we need to bid on the market. Well, I think they're going to be working on that. What is up, Video Shane? Good to see you. By the way, tomorrow, he's supposed to remind me, but I remembered. And Kryptoni, you too. There is there's a drop. You want to let them know about the drop tomorrow, Video Shane or Kryptoni, what's going to be coming out on McFarlane? I'll let them tell you. Does MC still sell his? Oh, come on. No. All right, keep entering. All right, so the drop is live. I really am surprised. We're at 36% out of 44 votes going for this, which is actually pretty good. I don't think this is a bad. I actually am thinking about getting one, but I have not done it. Oh, the ads are YouTube, not BE. Oh, yeah. I do. So if you don't own,
you have ads playing. Okay.
Yeah, if you don't have premium, I do, and I have the mid rolls. So I don't know. I feel like it stops after 8 minutes. The mid rolls are supposed to be better. But everyone, let me know how bad they are. But just remember, I make like $1.50 every stream. It's how I make my money, everyone. This is how I pay for an Amazon box to live in.
I put something in the private chat for you.
Oh, okay. Let me check this out. Okay, I figured that's why you hesitated. Right. Congrats. There we go. It doesn't happen all that often. All right. See, it's a little price you pay to get this horrible content. I apologize. Armetta in the house. Splint, good morning. Good to see you. When Pokemon is asking when Pokemon. Not a troll at all. On my way to fill your bags. LOL. That was very good at coming up with that. What paper comic value? Can you show the paper market? Yeah, good call, Tom. Let's go ahead and take a look here. If you did go for this, let me know what you got. Let me go ahead and pull up West Coast Avengers #1 CGC. Now, don't forget, I don't have the oh wow, no, that can't be. I was gonna say that can't be right. West Coast value. Okay, here's the #1. Let's go take a look at this real quick. 48 for the 9.6. I'm assuming 9.8 is pretty good. Let's go back and see if we got something on eBay. We'll see if this actually pulls up one. That's the wrong one. All right, let's see if we can do it again. Sometimes it won't pull, there's
Oh,
millions
the
of,
drop's live.
yeah, I said it was live. That's
Okay.
why everyone
Oh, I missed it.
Okay, so here you go. Look, 199. If we go to this will actually pull up. We should be able to see the ones that actually sold in the past. If we'll actually open this thing, and it's not. Here we go. Give me 1 second here. We'll go take a look. So this is 199 or best offer. I think if we go down here, oh no, maybe it won't give us all the latest ones. But right now, I mean, you can buy this for 199.95 or best offer. So it's not selling for that much. I don't know how the comic book market, I think it's down a little bit from what I've heard. But yeah, you can pick it up for pretty cheap. So, oh wow, did I get rid of all my stuff here? I'm going to pull up the Minty Fresh numbers so we can look at that, and then I'll pull something else we can look at. All right, we've got Bilbo Swaggins got an ultra rare. Congrats on that. Just going to pull up Veve again so I can pull up their stuff. And what else? Oh, I forgot. I got to go through KCBMW's calendar too. I'm going to pull that up here in a second. Let's just get
I think
to
there's
this
only
comment.
3 things today.
Yeah, there's only 3
Thursday
things.
and the rabbits
Thursday.
from Saturday.
Right. And of course, the best Viviverse Live. So let's go ahead and which will be tomorrow with our good friend Masteroni. Let's see here. KCBMW. That's what I got to pull up. Just going to pull up his calendar from here. We'll take a quick look at that. Oh, wow. Where's the new one? Oh, he pasted it to my thing. I don't see the new one out there. All right. I'm going to have to go look for that. Give me just a second for that, and I'll pull that up. Anyways, let me know what you got. Let's go check chat and see what everyone did get. Let me add this to this thing here. I hate this setup here. All right, we got ultra rare guy 415. Uh-oh, what that means, right? You know what 415 is?
No.
Kryptoni, you need to contact somebody in chat. His name's Guri. Ultra rare.
Okay.
Congrats on that.
Oh, that's
yeah,
nice.
yeah. There we go. Nice, Tony. Let's see. I'm waiting for an uncommon. I spend some of my comic money this week on Nova. What I know, there he is. Yes. Come on, Kryptoni, make him a deal. Make our homie a deal on that. Nice, Kryptoni. Good to get that on the Ultra too. Yes, Guri. LOL. Paper comic book holders are like apes. Paper comics will go to 0. No, they won't, but they'll go in and out. It just depends if everything's digital in the future. All right, here we go. This is what's coming up tomorrow. Yes, McFarlane Toys Digital has a digital drop tomorrow for Power Girl. You can use credit card or POL to purchase. You can use your crypto if you want to do that. No wait list, and I think it's only $10. I was going to say 10 gems. I think it's only $10. Let me know if that's correct. So I don't know how many are going to be, how many they're selling, but could be something worth going for. Bitcoin BMW, did we ever figure out who had that Iron Man Funko #1? I don't think that bounty was claimed. So Duck and Cover had one of them. There were multiples of them, but it was never, what was the reason that they didn't purchase it? Was it the timing? Now I'm forgetting.
Say it again.
For the Iron Man Funko #1 with David Yu, was it the timing why he didn't do it, or
Didn't do what?
Didn't buy the #1 comic? Remember, there was a bounty. It had to be the goal. It had to be the SR, or how? I forgot the reason why it was never bought, though. Do you remember or no?
No, I think there was originally there was like 2, and the #1 was X amount, and if the #1 ended up being the secret rare, it would be like a lot more.
That was the 10,000.
But then when it released and every version had a #1,
that's right.
He only wanted the #1 secret rare, I believe.
And he never got it.
Right.
I don't know if it was ever meant.
I don't think they ever clarified, but that's according to the original tweet. That's kind of what he meant. Like if the #1 ends up being a secret rare, also,
right,
it would have been higher.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, I'm buying 5 Power Girls. All right. Well, I mean, with your luck, are there I mean, I guess you're going for mints on that. On my way is the new community manager.
Wait, so MC's not the community manager?
Wait, where's that publicly? Where's that public? Digital Toys with Tommy. Did we get a tweet about something? I'm asking for a friend. Did we get a tweet about that? Hold on, I'm looking. Did we get something from Veve? Hold on, let me see here. What? Where did you get that? All right, let us know where you got that Digital Toys with Tommy. Ron book. All right. Typically, I just buy to read on the Green app, but I do get the NFT version. I just don't expect anything by. Got it. Shout out to On My Way. So On My Way is a new community manager. Let's see. I'm getting commercials a lot watching your YouTube live right now. Really? Okay, Wes, can you DM me like how many you've gotten, how often you get them? Because maybe
Can
I
you
can go
adjust
in
that?
there. I think I can. Well, yeah,
Do
I
you
can
have
adjust it to
control of it?
0, but I got to go take a look at like when they're coming on. Like, does it continually go the whole stream and how often? I need to know that. And the problem is that's how I get, paid for this. And although it's not a lot, I monetize. But let me know, Wes. I'm curious. With today's comic purchases, I will be closer to 2,400 comics. Congrats. Need to make the 2,400 a special one. They should, and they should only listen to you. This book doesn't sell. Do we know how many of these have sold? Lucky to get 75 for 9.8. Fair enough. Comic market is down bad. Yeah, that's kind of what I was reading. But yeah, and collectibles are still down. What is up, big
Oh, biggest bro, what's up?
The biggest bro is here. Good to see you. How are you doing? By the way, he's got Veve Radio later today, so you're going to want to check that out. And the biggest bro, if you can put that into chat, that would be good. So congrats on that. Go ahead and let everyone know about when that's going to be and put that in chat. Okay, here we go. Veve official community team. I'm here to help with Veve and MC with all community related
Okay,
issues.
so he's not the actual community manager. But he's working right there with him, which is good. He was
I'm
one of
here
the
to
cooler
help you.
mods in the Discord.
Yeah, so congrats on
Actually,
that.
they're all pretty cool. Eagle was the only one that was kind of like heavy-handed and a killjoy from time to time.
Right, but that was a difficult place for a while too. But I get it. I get it. So, all right. Well, congrats on that. Congrats, OMW. Well deserved. I knew something was going on, but I didn't know if it was official. It's impossible to say OMW in chat. All right. What would anyone possibly need help with?
Oh, because the autocorrect's gonna probably make it OMG.
Oh, okay. Yeah, probably. GoCollect.com is the best for comic value. Yeah, and then of course, looking at eBay, just because you can go to eBay and see what they're actually selling for, especially if it's something very rare. C-Spill, I guess this isn't a good book. I guess not, but you know what? I'm an idiot because we got to get this giveaway going, and I am completely off my game here. Let's go ahead and do the giveaway. Make sure you're in chat. I apologize that I spent too much time. This is gonna be your last chance here to put in hashtag 8008. Everyone, do it now. All right, last chance, and then I'll spin this in about a minute. What should I put it up for, Guri? Well, see what I honestly don't think it has any more value than whatever the value of the ultra rare, but that's just my opinion. The code ran out. All right, Guri, Kryptoni, not collecting 415 comics. Okay, but it's tempting. It's tempting. Scam alert. I might keep this. This is the only variation I like. Yeah, definitely worth it. Sorry, not manager, just working with Veve and community team. But hey, that's pretty cool.
Still a big deal. Yeah.
Yes. There you go. Everyone be quiet. OMW said it's O'Malley's. Oh, said an O'Malley stream. Okay, perfect. How come it lets mods do with better than regular people? Oh, do OMW. Okay, gotcha. I don't know.
Is YouTube auto deleting it or whatever?
Oh, they might be if it's something bad. I got 2 commercials so far. I need to know if Wes is getting more. Holy cow, I'm completely lost here. Bacardi, good to see you. Periodically get some commercials, not too many. All right, just keep me updated. Got a rare, ultra rare, and uncommon. Congrats. I've gotten 2 commercials so far, no more than average live stream. Okay, perfect. Fun under the sun. Good to see you. BE, Big A fam, and most importantly, Loki. How's Loki doing? Is he by your legs?
He's right here.
All right, what's up, Loki? It's good to see you. Jorge is in the house. Good to see you. Oh, it does. I didn't know Go Collect shows eBay. I guess if I look, oh, there he is. Are you sure he's not dead in a video game?
Mira.
Oh, he's definitely not dead. Okay, good. Makes. Whew. Thought he might be. Here's Kachow. Get those likes up, everyone. Please like this bad show. I would really appreciate it. It helps me feel better about my life. Where are we at on these likes? I don't even know. I don't. For some reason, this whole. I don't know if it's the internet here. It's definitely screwing up. We're at 22. We could do better. All right, let's go ahead and just roll this and get this over with because I know that people want to leave. So here we go, everyone. Good luck. Here we go. Who's going to win? Where's Smodgen? He's not, I think he's almost eligible. All right, it's going to be Tucson. Ronnie Lido, didn't he just win? He's getting very lucky. And Ronnie's the one asking people to not have a 30-day thing. Ronnie, let us know you're here.
I don't think he won in the last 30 days.
I don't think he's won the last 30
He's only
days.
won like once.
2165 comment. Oh, he's going to be happy that he got the ultra rare Veve manager. I might be Veve manager. Nice. All right, I'm kind of skipping ahead here. Good luck, everyone. Wait, what? I was joking. You literally won. My phone does on my way as well. Congrats. I haven't won in ages. Let's go. Congrats on that, Ronnie. You know what to do. Go let MC know that you won today on this very important comic. And this is from BigA. He's not happy you won because he wanted to win. Yeah, congrats on that. Good job. All right, so let's see. We got the comic coming up. I'm going to put those minty fresh numbers up so you can take a look at them real quick. I wanted to pull up an interesting story. It's a little bit off of Veve. I'm going to go pull it up here. Have you heard two important things happened last week and this week? Have you heard any news about orcas, BigA?
The whales?
Yeah, the whales.
No.
Okay, so I don't know what's going on, but they're doing some weird stuff, the orcas. So last week, they discovered that orcas can now use a tool. They use some, I forgot what plant it is, but they like somehow roll it up and they get together and they rub against each other, against another orca to brush off the dead skin. So now whales can make tools. So this is crazy. But this other story here is absolutely nuts. Let's see if I can find a picture here of what's going on. But the orcas are doing something very weird. And let's see if we can see this right here. Where is it? I got to find a better article. But I'm going to tell you while I look for the article. Orcas are now wearing dead salmon hats. Dead salmon hats. Can you believe this? Do you believe me?
I guess.
Does it sound like I would joke about something like that?
I think I heard something about that, or I read a title about that.
So back in 1987, this actually happened. All right, here, we'll go to Wiki because we know this is what it says. I'm looking for a picture. A salmon hat is a cultural fad displayed by orcas where they wear dead salmon upon their heads. It was first observed in 1987 with southern resident orcas and was relatively short-lived phenomena. In 2024, the behavior was observed again with orcas in Puget Sound. The motivations for salmon hats are unclear, but other orcas will mimic the behavior once it begins. One hypothesis is that orcas wear salmon hats to display high food availability, or that the same individuals that originally started the trend revitalize it. It may also indicate playfulness. And I believe that they're working with Coach Purse to make a salmon purse now. So I think that might be what's going on. Where the heck is a good picture of this? If it's such a big story, you would think I'd be able to easily find a picture. That's somebody just put, here's one. This looks real. This is not real at all. Hold on. This is ridiculous. Look at, this is the picture. This is not real, everyone, but it is true. Let's see if I can take this off and add this. Look at that right there. But that's not what it really looks like. It's not just like a salmon plopped on their head. Do we actually have a real picture here?
Well, you know, like the second smartest mammal behind humans, I believe, is like the bottlenose dolphins.
Really?
They actually had trained them to there's a program where they were training them to go get random garbage out the ocean and bring it to them, and then they would give them food as a reward. But they pulled a big brain move, and every time they'd find trash, they started breaking it into smaller pieces so they could get more food. So they canceled the program.
I thought you were going to say they were being used to open bottles by bars, but no. Okay, that's pretty good. So there. Okay, here's a better picture. You can see the salmon there. I actually saw one the other day, and they did put some bling on there. So I sent them one of my diamonds to add to it. That's just crazy. It has nothing to do with West Coast Avengers, though. All right, let's see here. They are doing salmon thing again. They are. You can contact MC or myself. Gary Love, dolphins getting high off of pufferfish. That's crazy. Free has never won. He certainly deserves to win for sure. Sorry, what are you supposed to do when you win? Yeah, you contact MC when you win and just tell them which one you won on. All right, let's get caught up here. Veve saying, we're proud to have both OMW and Flexi as part of our official community team. Let's go. Here to support the community on socials and beyond. If on beyond, you mean by them hitting the button so I start getting all secret rares, I'm all for that. For sure.
That's
Make
pretty
it
cool. I
happen.
didn't know Flexi Cat had gotten on the team.
Yeah, I actually didn't know. I didn't know that either.
He's been around forever.
Mm-hmm.
That was my friend back in the day.
Yeah, well, maybe he's still your friend. Also,
Wait, I mean, like when I haven't really been on the Discord in like 2 years, but
yeah, I try to go on and enter.
That was one of my favorite people on Discord.
Yeah, and by the way, I heard OMW and Flexi are also starting to wear the salmon hat. All right, let's get out of this damn salmon hat. I just saw that. And I'm like, that's really weird. I wish I had a salmon hat. I was gonna do a whole funny thing with me with a damn salmon on my head, but not enough time, everyone. And not that funny. Yeah, last time I won was March 5th. Wow. Congrats. Interesting because the salmon run in Alaska seems big this year. So maybe it does mean that they're like, hey, look, there's extra fish out there. Jellyfish handbag. I love it. I love it. Should just change his name to On My Way instead of all that fun stuff. All right. Veve airdrop me Mint 1 Superman. It's not going to happen. Day of the Dolphin movie. Check that out. Some of you saw it. Day of the Dolphin. I'll have to check it out. It might help with the autocorrect. All right, I'm getting caught up here. Did the biggest bro, did you put the link in for everyone? Slammin' Salmon. Let's go Flexi. That's awesome. Definitely very cool. When KCB&W on the team? I like it. Flexi is a living legend. There we go. There we go. Thank you all. We'll do our best and consider KCB&W. When you tell him no, he cannot be on the team. You can't be on the team. You do the calendar that you have one job and you do it well. I parade a big buck on my truck when I haven't. Okay, there you go. I like it. Let's go. All right, so salmon. Now what the hell did we talk about? Because we did our giveaway. It's 10:20.
We can see how the comics doing in the market.
Yeah, we could do that.
That is why we're here.
We are here to not talk about salmon hats. This is true. This is true. Imagine getting something of value from the show. It's not often. But yeah, I'll go. I'm going to go pull it up and let's see what's going on. And maybe I'll go buy one just for the heck of it. Oh, we still got to do KCB&W's calendar too. Take a look at what's going on. All right, let's go into the market here. Let's see what the price is on all of these. It is 10:20. It may not be out yet. So while I'm letting that load, let's let that get in there. I'm going to go look for.
Oh, we got like 2 more minutes.
Yeah, we got like 2 minutes or something for the market. If I got to go to my theme because KCB&W posted it to my tweet for this. If I can find it, where the heck is it? I should have just had him send it to me because now I'm not finding it. Give me a second here. Yeah, now you did not buy one of these, right, BigA? So you're just trolling us.
No, I spent all my money on Tokidokis yesterday.
You spent them on Toki. Okay. Oh, that's right.
What little I had left. Because every time I get any gems, I'm like, oh, well, this seems like a good deal. Sure. I feel like I don't know. I feel like gems, they're gonna stay stagnant, their value, and then I see other stuff like that could go up. So that's why, like, I never sit in stables on my crypto. I always
kind of just well, and I think that's all right to look out. You know, for me, I'm looking for the MCP point plays, and if you can find stuff, look, there's a lot of first appearances, or it's still not up, a lot of stuff like that. So it will be interesting to see how this all plays out. I think we are in a stagnant period. I just think it's, you know, we got drops maybe not as fun. We need to figure out some new stuff. But from what we've heard, Veve's working on it. It might be hashtag soon, but it might really be soon. And they're doing lots of changes over there. So I'm excited to see what's up. But while we're waiting for this to come on the market, let's take a look at KCB&W and see what we got coming this week. There. F my life. Here we go again for the third fucking time.
Yo, it's from what it do. Dropping them updates, keeping it true. Every VV drop, he stay in the know. But I'm tight cause he's nice like a straight up pro. Man, I'm the calendar. sharp as a tack. You blink, he's already got the mid-on stack. I'm out here struggling, he's out here hustling. Snipe so clean, got the whole squad rumbling. The EMW, we see what you about to leave some for the rest. Don't clear us all out. Weekly grind, get a VV plug, but stop snatching all the heat, bruh. Show some love.
I mean, the only reason I come to the show is to hear that song, honestly, because it's the best song ever. But what do we have here? Obviously, today we've got the West Coast Avengers going to get sun on the West Coast because they just didn't like where they were at. But then on Thursday, we're going to have X-Men. This is Uncanny X-Men. I'm just looking at number 107, the first appearance of Salmon Hats. No, not Salmon Hats. I'm sorry. The Imperial Guard, FA Imperial Guard. And then, so this is going to be this one right here. We got this on Thursday. Actually, let's go look at the mint size. 3,699. So the same here. First appearance of Imperial Guard. And then, of course, on Saturday, I know Millie's going to be covering this. I will not. We've got Rabbids. They are back for Series 3. Grail Day on Saturday. Of course, this is 4th of July weekend. So I don't know who's going to be doing this or not, but it's 15 gems, 1250 on the, what is that, a common? Uncommon. 2 uncommons there, 1250 on that uncommon, a rare at 825, an ultra rare at 450, and a secret rare there at 225. This one's actually pretty cool. I could see you wanting this in the VV-verse. So are you going for this?
Not sure. Probably not.
Why not? I'm going to put you on the spot. Why not? BigA, Veve, listen, I can't wait.
I mean, it's just math. Like I think it's a little bit of a gamble where there's like a lot of good deals that I would rather spend that on right now. There's a lot of like stuff pretty cheap that I think has pretty good upside.
On my way to fix your business. Okay, well, fair enough. Let me know in chat if you're going to go for this. And also, don't forget to hit that like button. I do appreciate it. A lot of you don't know. You may not be subscribed. You may be doing that on purpose, but maybe not. And if you haven't yet, please hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to be informed or warned that I have a stream coming out. When you join the Navy, you get semen. Oh, last deer I ate, I dragged off the road. Why do I feel like Tucson doesn't know anything about like butchering a deer? The new Jurassic movie is out this week. More dino drops. It could be. Christopher was telling about it.
That last Jurassic movie, the one we went for the BB collectible.
Oh, it's horrible.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
You know what made it even worse? I went to it and it was a double feature. And I already have the attention span of, I guess, no longer
through 2 of them.
Yeah, it was like, I think it was I don't even remember. That's how
the original was good. I liked it. And
no, it was the original.
Okay, but
yeah, it's
I think when you go too far with like just keep making the same movie over and over and over.
Yeah, for sure. They're Tokidokis here.
I saw mozzarella for 2 gems, and I'm like,
oh yeah, so you'll like
buy that for 6. I'll buy it for 2.
Yeah, I mean, I like the idea of those. I mean, I got one of those Lisbon tickets for $1.95. I'm like, wait, isn't this like a set? So I paid $1.95. I think it's an ultra rare, so it's 2.5 points a day for $1.95. I'll do that all day long. So I got lucky in that. I've not seen F1. I want to see that. I think everyone is dissing on the new Jurassic. If it's good, I'll watch it. Did Veve announce if they were going to have a booth at SDCC this month? I don't think they officially announced it, but didn't they announce it on their blog? Hold on, we'll go look right now because it's on.
If not, maybe there's some community team.
Yeah, I mean, maybe there's somebody in the audience that could actually tell us the answer. But if I'm correct, oh, here I missed it. It was right there. Breaking news. I need to watch more of Steve. I need to go back to No Agenda. I need to have No Agenda Veve. Okay, here we go. Where to find us? Okay, so in this, it says here, San Diego Comic-Con, one of the biggest pop culture conventions in the world. Veve will be there to celebrate comics, superhero movies, and collectibles with exciting reveals, exclusive drops. Veve CEO David Yu will also be speaking on the panel. There you go at the event. And we're planning a community meetup in the area to connect with fans and collectors. So I think that means they're going to be there, right?
Sounds like
that's how I take that. That's I'll buy that for $1.
Well, they'll be
All right.
there, but will they have a booth there? I
Yeah,
mean, it
I
sounds
don't think
like
that says if they're
assume
going to
they
have a
would.
booth, but
I would assume, but that's
honestly, I'd be happy if they had a porta potty and you could only get in there with a special secret rare logo last minute. So it's just my own toilet there. I'd be very happy about that. Let's take away this giveaway tool here. I'm going back to the salmon hat. I'm still amazed. That's just so awesome. Who doesn't love the salmon hat? All right, we're
I
gonna
mean,
go actually.
but orcas like to play with their food though too. They like if you ever see them like kill seals and stuff, they'll throw them around and stuff, kind of playing with their
I like
food.
my dog or a cat. That's kind of what my dog does when it catches a rabbit or a mouse. It like throws it up and plays with it and all that fun stuff. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the market since nobody really cares what I have to say. Oh wait, wrong thing. I got to look at the comics. The problem with my setup here is I can't go left to my left screen. And I didn't set it up right originally. All right, we're going to go back to the market here. I was in the right place. All right, let's see what this is going for. And by the way, we are going to maybe try to look into what happened with the Nova community managers out there. If you can let us know or check into how Veve can let people know if they happen to get like the good mints for a comic, that would be good because I guess people were chasing after that 1976 and on the Nova and they got it. I don't see it yet. Do you see it?
In that Young Avengers 12 or no?
Oh wait, maybe it was there. I have
Wait,
no
what?
clue what I'm doing.
No, wait, that's not it. It's
Is it not up yet? Or did it literally not
oh,
sell
it should be
anything?
up.
No, I know they sold.
No, it was yes, West Coast AVENGERS.
Yeah, I don't see. All right, let me go back to chat. We'll keep that up and take a look. Stanley moved to Los Angeles in the 80s. I really like how it seems like they're animating more of the SRs. I do like that too. I'll get some rabbits in the after for sure. I might do that too. I was in the Navy, but thank God I was an airman. Isn't that weird? They've got that there. We'll be mint fishing after the drop. I wish Veve would reward or give a special collectible for folks who have all the other rabbits. You know, that's probably up to the IPs, but it would be nice if Veve would go and check with the IPs and maybe do that because I think that would rewarding people for past drops like that makes people think, and then they say, "Oh, I better get that so I can get that special drop." And maybe we'll get that. MFS, gotta love the infinite supply of NFT tokens. I think he's trying to troll, but we like trolls here because we like to debate them. What should they do? I don't think it's infinite because this does burn in 30 days, but I understand what you think you're saying. Let's see. Boy, Veve got some work to do on the app. Oh, he has prepared deer, pig, and chicken and rabbit. Tokenomics to die for. Well, what would you suggest they do, MFS? I'd really like to know. A Veve freak off. Let's see. I got to get better at remembering to send you the calendar. You should see the places I'm updating it on boats flying on roofs. I bet because you're very quick.
Hey, are you doing the show tomorrow?
Yes, I'm going to do the show tomorrow.
You saw Mascherani's like now hiring a team. He's got other builders that he's hiring.
Oh, is he hiring a team now too? Good.
Yeah, he recruited one person and he says he's open to have more. So he's basically putting a building team together. So he's got like his own little business. That's great for him.
I mean, yeah, and I'll talk to him about it because I think he's doing a really good job. I know there's another person out there doing it. By the way, here we go. There's Legis right there, 375. Why is he not in the chat though? Any good mints? I don't see any, but it looks like 375 there. Hopefully, let me go backwards. 3 for the uncommon, 499 for the rare, 1799 for the ultra rare, 190 for the secret rare. As we know, secret rare is always a win. If you happen to be a new person, you'll see that QR code on the screen. I am an affiliate of Veve, and if you get that, it not only supports the channel, but it gets you 10 free gems, no strings attached, no credit card needed, about 2 to 3 minutes to sign up. And you get this comic for $6.99. You'll still have some gems left to get a Toki Doki. All right, so, whoa, wait, what? Is this a... Okay, I'll buy it. I bought an ultra rare for 7. That's got to be a good deal, right?
Yeah.
I mean, for a quick flip. God, if I kept it this whole time, I bet you I could sell it for more. But I'm not like that. I like to give my wins to other people. 190. Let's see if somebody sells that for $1. Oh, I thought that was going to be 616. So, okay. So the market, not many have sold. Let's go actually look and see what the details are. See how many of these actually sold. You're a math guy. So what do we got? 1,600. There's 3,000. What do you think there? 2,100, 24, about 2,500 sold. Plus they keep what, like 250? So about 250 of these sold approximately. This is not like real math here, people.
Yeah. No, it's about it.
And I didn't know what this meant. NFT toilet ribbon. What am I not like? I understand a bowl and a poop emoji. What am I missing there? Nova is sold out. All right. Josh, look who's here in the house. Congrats to OMW and Flexi, both deserving and amazing individual. Absolutely, Josh. Thank you for coming out here to hang, and I agree. Cheers to them. Congrats. That is going to be money for Veve. Wait, that's the. There we go. I liked into the whole thing. Hey, look, Shawnee, who is in the house, my gut brother from another mother. What's up, gut bro? Happy Taco Tuesday. I love it. Let's go. Thank you, Josh. Absolutely. That's awesome. I used to hunt a lot of women. Oh, when he was in the 14 and 19. Okay. I collect Garbage Pail Kid comics. Hopefully we get some statues. Garbage Pail Kids is some of my favorite as a kid. That actually wouldn't be a bad.
I didn't even know they had comics.
Wait a second. We've talked about that on here. You didn't know that?
No, not that they had.
Yeah,
comics.
the first one that came out, I should have bought it because I think it's expensive now. I think it is. I'd love to see a collectible. And the thing is, they need to do a low mint for sure. Evening, duck and cover. Evening, ladies. I appreciate it. All right, NFT agents. Haha, entrance to the special toilet would be the collectible. Okay. I totally approve of that. So yes, let's go. Love it. Thanks, Josh. I appreciate it, brother. Wait, Jimmy Swaggart died? Well,
That's what's the preacher guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Jimmy's I was gonna say Liberty University. I don't think he's involved with that.
No.
All right, so
Jerry Falwell.
Yeah, Jerry Falwell.
You're thinking Jerry Falwell. No.
Yeah, I am. All right, so let's see here. I did buy, oh, come on. So I'm gonna have to do this again. Sometimes if you go in, it won't bring you back to the comic. I bought that ultra rare. So let's see if I can go flip this real quick. Let me show you how it's done or how it's not done. Don't buy it if you're in chat because it won't work unless you want it. All right. It looks like I bought the ultra rare, $14.99, $15.99. I'm going to go and sell mine. How much I'm going to sell mine for $11.99. Make a little profit here. It may not sell. We'll see, but it doesn't matter. I'll be able to make at least $1 on this.
Look, check this out.
What is it? No way. Wait, what? Is that it's open though?
Well, yeah, it's open. I have all the cards in there.
Wait, so which ones do you have? I'm gonna go ahead and list this for a loss. Let's see if that sells.
I have them like in order.
Are you serious? Why are you touching them? Wait, don't touch them. Are these reprints?
No.
You could be.
I cleaned out my room the other day at my parents' house, and
are there? What about the Playboys? Did you get all those out of there? Religion is a scam. God is great. Okay, you said it. Flexi collects. Whoa, wow, nice BigA.
Oh, wasn't this a real popular one? The Joe Blow.
Yeah, they're all okay. So yeah, is that first edition?
I don't know.
That's pretty cool. Bro, sleeve them. Exactly, Flexi. Like you cannot be touching those with your hands. But maybe have Loki touch them because he's got those he's got that nice padded pad with fur. It might be better. I would totally be putting those in sleeves. Let's see. Kryptoni, which one? The lack of sleeves is hurting me. It's hurting me. Even if you have the shitty ones, not even the hard case ones, just, take a look on eBay and see what they're going for. Now, I'm not going to do it because I don't care. Oh, I got undercut. I hate you. 2208. JR 158. You mother effer. I don't think I can lose money on this, but he just screwed me. All right, I'll remove mine. Let him sell his. Little bitch. Pisses me off. I hate people that undercut me. As far as I'm concerned, I hate them. All right, let's see. The lack of sleeves is killing me. We need these to be dropped on Veve. Honestly, I don't understand why Veve doesn't do a card drop and do it differently. Like, you know, do kind of like Cryptoys did and have the opening of the pack kind of like the Pokemon packs. Like, have start doing drops of cards like that, whether it be sports or whatever. Have it open, or you can leave them sealed. And it'd be so much fun, especially with the garbage pail kids. What if you could buy a box? Like, you could buy a whole box, or you could buy individual packs, and they'd only sell, let's say, 100 boxes, or you could buy the individual packs. I think it'd be pretty cool. How much do people actually pay for that? I don't know. Let me know in chat. Drop it $8 so I can buy the undercut one. Yeah, definitely. I think that's a pretty good idea. Would you buy them? Or no? Did he sell his? He still hasn't sold it. Oh, look, it got bought. It
These
got
are funny.
bought for
Reese's
$99.
Pieces.
Oh my god.
Oh, I remember this
does
one.
it say on the back?
Lauren.
Oh
It
yeah.
has.
I think it's, but what does it say on the
Yeah.
back? It should say what the year is. Oh, that's a cool one. I don't remember that one. Oh, that's on the back. That's on the back.
Yeah, some of them have like comics on the
That's
back.
weird.
Some have like the puzzle.
I don't remember that. That must be a later edition. Okay, I remember the checklist. I would definitely like to get those. What else would we like? You know what I want? I want real world assets, like we were talking about. Wow, those cards minty. Let's see. By the way, I'm not going to go over everything, but I did have a good meeting with Rarity X. I know we're here for Veve, but I'm still going to talk a little bit about this, about the real world asset. I still think Veve doing a drop backed by a real comic. For instance, when they do Captain America #1, they would have, I don't know if they could afford a 9.8, but they would get some variation, great comic, sell the comic, have the different rarities, and everyone would own a piece of the comic. And then, of course, you'd have the value in the rarities. And that's what Rarity X is going to be doing with some cool drops coming up here. We're kind of working on it. Paid found. Did he sell? Okay, he sold his. So this is my opportunity. This is how you do it, people. This is how you do it. I'm just going to go get it up there real quick and see if I get it sold. I don't know if it will. I'm going to try to push this, see if I can get 1093, which is an even 10. See if somebody will buy it. You remember the days when you would sell something and they'd be like, I won't pay 10, but I'll pay 9.99. Like, as soon as it went down a penny, people would be buying it.
Oh, look, they're
crazy
showing
days.
this one.
That's a wicked idea.
For sale
that's
for
cool.
like $1,500.
Are you effing kidding me? Stop touching it. Are you serious? And that one, is that a graded 10?
I just looked up like most valuable garbage pail kids, and
Okay, I'm
Let's see.
just telling you right now, before you start effing around, put that to the side and go get yourself a hard thing. Yeah, duck and cover. Yeah, so this company, Rarity X, they actually own the patent for RWA marketplaces. So I think you watch, maybe you don't watch my video where I said that they sued OpenSea for patent infringement, and they just settled with OpenSea. So you take for it what you will, but that was crazy. Received my digital for the key holders print today. Freaking gorgeous. You're talking about London Police, right? By the way, I was supposed to do that. They did the drop where they did the physicals. I did not. I meant to do that, but
Nudie Snam 1500.
Is that a 10 diamond? It must be a 10 diamond, right?
Yeah, I'm not expecting. Yeah, it's a 10. Mine's not a 10, but
So I'm just saying, like, yeah, it still might be good. I'm just seeing if this thing sold. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, it did not sell. Quit trolling me, people. I'll let somebody undercut me. That's going to sell eventually. All right. Well, we'll leave that up for there for a little bit. If somebody wants it, they can buy it. I paid $7. No big deal. Here comes somebody's going to come in here, I think, and be like, what is this weirdo doing with all this setup? But I've streamed here before. All right, let's go look back in the market here. I'm just curious what the collectibles are.
Trading card crazes of the 1980s. When you
Oh, now I hear that, BigA. Holy cow, the skateboard has gone up in price. Look at that, Givenchy. That's at 120. Wow, the prices are starting to go up. There we go. Dark Seed right there. This is what Tom was buying. Not bad though. $15.99 for, I think that was $60 when it came out. Look at that. Eagle Eyes at $7.90. I love this Contemplating Venice. Wish it was a little cheaper. Not a bad mint for 60, but I'm trying to be very careful what I spend. But yeah, not bad at all. Lots of good stuff out on the marketplace. You know, be careful, only spend what you can, but like come up with a plan. There's some good mints out there, and if they hit a certain price threshold that you're willing to pay, some of these could be really big going into the future. The Thor at 43 for that secret rare. Oh, look at that. This blows my mind that this is only just over 1,000 with only 44 editions. I wish I could have bought that one at 700, which I think would have been a good deal. I think right now the market is not great for this, but I do think these are going to have value because that 350 I saw was down to, I think, like 12 or 1,400 the other day. So, you know, prices are coming down. We're just kind of feeling the way the market is. Things are a little slow, probably especially this week. Let's see what else we've got. Got to remember the Santa and his reindeer stamp. What are you all collecting in chat? What are you looking at? What are you going to do? Let's see. Yeah, I watched about 20 minutes of the stream you did with your dad, but had somewhere to be after that. That is his way of saying it was boring. Oops. That's See You Duck and Cover. I get it. It was boring, actually. It was very boring. I'm going to do a quick video.
Hey, look. He's showing a video of like the most thing. Boney Tony.
You got it?
Boney Tony.
No way. So is that the first year?
I don't know.
My Elmon X Tut mask has paid for itself numerous times and is still going. Utility is insane on that piece. I like it. I think wacky packs are still the king of satirical.
I got more than one of them.
Wow. You better get those graded. If you get enough, you might. I think it's like $100 to join, and then you send them all in. And yeah, I still haven't minted the Moto Michi and WL, but don't have the funds. Let's see. I think we need to push Veve to speed up the app again, get slower and slower every day. Do we know why, though, KCBMW? What is like the reasoning? Like today, we've got more people on. So is it possible it's that? I don't know. Why is this not showing my... Hold on a second here. This screen sucks. I kind of wish I had my other monitor here. By the way, hit that like button if you haven't yet. Also, subscribe if you have not done that. We've got 30 likes. We just need one more, people, for the Cobra to kiss me tonight. So please, God, one more like, everyone.
Oh, shoot.
There we go. Yeah.
I got a bunch of them.
Jesus. And they don't even look in that bad a shape or discolored. Are they discolored at all or no?
No, they've been like in my closet.
350 GT Skirl will always be the top car in Aston Martin. Yeah, that Aston Martin's going to be big. It's like that's come down too. Maybe it was boring. Wouldn't know because I dig boring stuff. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it was boring for me. Sent in my Drake made rookie downtown to PSA. I pulled. So, Watmas, how much does that cost to send it to them to do the grade? Like, are you a member? Is it like 25 to send it in? Plus, you got to be a member. Like, how does that work? I looked into it once. I'm like, I don't want to be a member. Garbage Pail Kids, I meant. Yeah, I'd like to see some of the Garbage Pail Kids on Veve. I think it would do well. What's like the next big drop we want besides Street Fighter? Like, what should Veve get? Which one?
Labubu.
Oh, yeah, Labubu for sure. What is going on? Are they doing... The Cobra was saying something. They were doing something with, not Coach. They were going to make one for one of the purse companies. It wasn't Birkin. I don't know which one, but yeah, definitely. PSA or CGC. So CGC is the one I think actually where you have to pay $100 to join. Let me know if you know. I guess that big announcement is actually happening. Probably why we have new members here today. I like it. Gary Love, DBZ would be nice. Yeah, Dragon Ball Z would be great. Super Mario. How about my idea of the video game system? And I know KCBMW talked about this too, so he may say he came up with it. We'll fight it out in Vegas. But either way, getting the Nintendo video game system, and I talked to Dan about this on my interview, where they would drop us the video games, Pac-Man, Street Fighter, whatever, and we could play it in the Viviverse. I would love that. Let's do it. Let's do it. $149 club member fee for PSA, $6.99 for bulk grading. When you say bulk grading, is that like 10 plus? Is that 20? Because $16.99 is not bad at all. Maybe F1 Racing to go along with the new Brad Pitt movie. That would be good, especially when it becomes big. PSAs for cards, correct. That's why I was thinking CGC, but you're right, Tucson. In my opinion, Veve got boring. Most exciting thing is the endless community drama. I mean, look, what's your feeling on that, Big A? I mean, it has gotten a little boring because we're not making $1 million on everything. Like, they could do whatever they wanted when we're doing that. Now they have to go out of their way to make it more fun. So what would make a drop more fun? Like digital giveaways? I still think they should have.
It's a function of the macro too. Like, everything's just getting crushed.
Right.
Oh,
Even crypto. So yeah, I don't disagree. We're running into issues. Look like 285 on there. Look at that. It did not sell yet. F my life. Come on, somebody buy it now. 1093. It'll sell for $9.99, but it won't sell for $10.93. That's crazy. All right, I'll leave it up there. Whatever. Well, I'll check back. I'll check back in a second and see where it goes. Is this going to take me? Oh, look, it finally went backwards. Yeah, the thing, Veve, please work on the app. When I hit back or have a real back button, sometimes when I hit back, it takes me to that weird blue page outside of this market page. So $299, $285, $499 for the rare, $10.93, which I got up there, and $150 on that secret rare. Looks like there's 2 and no good mints. So they didn't sell many, about 250. But you know, the funny thing is they're still making money. They are still making money. So who's having the last laugh? I think it's Veve. GameStop is predatory, picking on teams. I don't know. Is that true? I did. Selling it all. You're selling it all? You're getting out? CGC is $149. Also, I think you can use those as credit for grading. Now that is worth it. That's actually a good deal if they do that. The Simpson Man, it's a no-brainer. Years of sell-out drops. Yeah, exactly. You buy a lot of Veve, Gary, or he did at least 20 plus for bulk. Okay, so that's not bad. I did. Selling it all now. All right, so if you need to buy something for a good deal, Gary Love is selling. My first ever graded submission, I bought it to GameStop for 32. 1,000 declared value, and they deal with shipping and liability. If it grades a 10, I get charged an upcharge. That's a little crazy that they would do that. That they'd have an upcharge for that. Veve is only boring if you're not good at flipping. I think that's true. It's fun to go in there and flip, but some people just want to collect. Got one VFriends blaster box sealed. That's a good deal. Bitcoin just off the all-time high. Thanks for that update. Speaking of updates, I think we've got some breaking news here. Give me 1 second. We're going to take a look at this. Hold on, I got to pull this up here. God, I got a lot of windows open. This thing's going to crash soon. Has my video crashed, by the way? Or is it working? Because the internet here sucks. Here we go. Let's do this. Let's see if we can pull this up. All right. Yes, it is official now. We've got breaking news, everyone. Breaking news. This may be your opportunity, everyone. And this, of course, is for Wes and everyone out there. Breaking news, everyone. You're going to be very excited. Let's take a look at the breaking news.
On me, check the stat. What's the word with a price at? On the charts, just doing its thing. Crypto moves, no bling, no swing.
All right. Now, some of you might think this is bad. Not financial advice, of course. This could be a buying opportunity. Big A, are you telling people to buy this? He's not, by the way.
I'm not going
But
to
I'm
tell you
liking,
like any crypto.
I'm liking that price. Wes, are you still here, Wes? I know it's red, but I was kind of waiting for it to get to this point. I'm going to be very careful with the OMI that I buy. And I suggest everyone else be super careful. Like, not spend a lot, $5 here, $10 there. You know, just be very careful. I'm not going to spend a lot of money or risk a lot, but I might buy in. It's highly risky because we're still not sure what's going to actually happen, but it could be a good opportunity. Let me know what your thoughts are in chat. Is this a good opportunity, or should we be careful? I bought your comic, You Crybaby. Let's go. I need a crybaby sound. I don't have that. Look at him going. He's probably trolling me. He probably didn't buy it. Let's see if I'm going to see if he actually bought it. Did he actually buy it? I think he did. I think Tom bought. So basically, he did. Thank you, Tom. I guess all I need to do is cry, and then he buys it. So I don't care whatever I have to do. Thank you. And that for fucking calling me out for crying, you bastard. All right, take your whole Xbox package into GameStop with games. You will definitely get $14.78. Yeah, definitely. And Tom would like a Yoda drop, would help, but I've given up on that now. Now you've given up? 40 likes and BE will rename the next live show to BigA and BE's Blind Box Breakdown. He said it first here, everyone. I did not. Sure, why not? I don't even know how many we've got. How many likes do we have here? We're at 31. I'm happy with this. For this boring crap, I'll take it. I'll take it. We need big burn, even comic burn. I mean, look, they've been talking about it. I don't know how they're going to do a comic book burn, but I think they're going to do it. It's still in the works, and I think Veve's getting better at not telling us stuff that's going to happen that's not going to actually happen. Let's go ahead and pull up. I'm going to pull up this comic again just so we have it in the background here, because nobody really cares about my Omi news there. You do a good Steve. I don't know. What I need is an air fryer next to me. Omi is scary stuff. I don't know if it's scary. All right, later, Tucson. Good to see you. Okay, back to Animal Kingdom. When Informant Salmon Hat or Seaman Hat, I'm totally going to make one. Maybe even for tomorrow's stream that I'm going to do with Mascaroni. Who's hiring, I heard. I wonder if he'll hire Josh. I'm sure
There's
Josh
another one
will.
that's supposed to be pretty good. The Hothead Harvey.
Oh, now that's cool. So it's like a transformer. How much is it worth? Like, start looking up how much like a graded.
I'm just
8
looking
is
at lists
worth.
of like what's the most valuable and just pulling out what's in there.
Yeah, this is actually a good point for Duck and Cover. Let me hear what you say, Big A, because David did talk about the lawsuit, how the lawsuit's over, and I can tell you, I've been in lawsuits. I'm sure Big A has, or at least knows about them. A lot of you in chat too. You basically can't talk about stuff, and lawyers might just say you don't even want to talk about it no matter what because you expose yourself. So, do you think that the fact that that lawsuit is over at least opens up the opportunity for them to start promoting Omi? Because it looks like they're shifting things around in VV.
I mean, but they did, because they had the last conference they went to, they had a little, Dan did a promotion where he had Omi up on the stage on the teleprompter and talking about it.
Yeah, true. Look, just talking about Omi isn't going to pump it, right? Like, we got to get people on here. We got to see the utility more than just bronze tickets. Once we see that those bronze tickets and having Omi on Stacker and all that really starts paying off, people from Veve are going to buy in, which could get other people excited. I mean, we've seen it with all these things. Now, I'm not saying they're banker or anything like that, but you get people excited. You give them a reason to start tweeting about stuff. It's going to start going up. Sorry, I got to eat a little bit here because I'm fat and hungry. Tom, David, you did say that he's thinking of ways to burn older comics with larger mints to craft a comic that will not be sold in the marketplace, craft only. I love it. And I'm telling you, I'm even willing to pay like a small fee to do it. Would you pay like a $5 licensing fee? Let's say you got, now they need to make a lot of burns. Like, it's got to be like 10 comics. Let's say you burn, what's the crappiest comic? Oh, I know, Tarzan. Let's say you burn 10 of those. And you get another, a golden or platinum Tarzan comic that only has 10 issues. It'd have to be more than that. The problem is that on a comic that has 10,000, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60,000, how are you going to burn enough to make it worth it? Still, right? Like, not many people own 20 of one comic. And even if they did, are you going to get 1,000 people? And even if you got 1,000 people on a 60,000 comic, you still got a lot left. So how would it even work? I don't know. What do you think?
I'm not sure.
It's a hard dilemma, I think.
I mean,
And
they
you're
had that
familiar with
idea where like you could craft like a new version from like take all your uncommons, burn like 20 of them, and get like this new special edition one or something.
Honestly, I
Um,
think a better idea would be burn them for MCP and make MCP points more usable. Like,
yeah,
again, I feel
yeah.
like they should have, and this is just me, you can tell me what you think, but like those dance floors or my dance floor toilet, if they had, you could buy those with MCP points, you burn them. Obviously, Vivi isn't making a lot of money, and I'm totally okay with Vivi charging a small fee, license fee. They got to make money, but let's say you can burn comics and get MCP points that are useful. I just don't see how you're going to burn enough comics to make a dent on the comics that have a ton. So I don't know. Let me know in chat if you have a what they should do. But they definitely, if there was one drop that they should have, it's definitely the Orca salmon hat. I hope, maybe Brock can do it. Maybe Brock can bring it to Fishes. It would make complete sense to have an Orca salmon hat. What's that like? Do they flex like, like a 20-pound salmon is not as cool as an 80-pound salmon? Like, are they flexing with the salmons on their head? Or they all have the same size? I don't know. I'm asking for a friend. Let's see.
I think they're just playing with their food, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, I do it too. Yeah, but why do they only do it like, oh, look, there's abundance of salmon this year. Let's throw and make a fucking hat. Is that what it's doing?
I don't know.
No, you'd be
I'm not.
picking up a
I'm not an
ton of
orca. I don't know.
you would have a ton. You would have a ton. I mean, you already have them like at your door, but you'd have a ton more if you wore a salmon hat. Don't you think so? Let's see. Oh, I'm with Dive Jedi. All VVIP should be either OMI or MCP drops. Kind of agree. But I'm also thinking that I'm okay with them making a little money. Make them rare, make it 5 gems, and make you buy it with MCP points. And again, and tell me what your thoughts are. Vivi has every reason to give us stuff that gets us into Viviverse. And I have not done much in the Viviverse, but if they start giving us these scenes to use in the Viviverse for cheap or free or whatever, that's good. Vivi needs people spending time in the Viviverse. That translates to money later on. All right, just as a business, they need to get those in. And if they're charging 20, it's a little bit harder. It's only my opinion, though. Vivi should make a new token, comics token, that can only be used to buy comics, give out tokens for comic. I don't want to see any other, like, I honestly don't even see, why did everyone go the route of having cryptocurrency backing their projects, their NFT projects? Like, I don't understand it. Why?
What do you mean?
What was the original reason? Because they could obviously run Vivi without OMI. Like, what's the reasoning for having a cryptocurrency backing your NFT project?
It's a good. It's how you make money. How you raise money for it.
So it's to raise money,
Yeah.
but you're raising money by offering what for buying that?
Just offering a token sale that people will buy in, and with the hope that it would go up in value and they'll be able to sell for more money.
Wrong. No, you're probably right. I don't know. I was just asking for real. So it's like Kickstarter for NFT projects. Do you think they still need to do that? I mean, I don't think Vivi should get rid of OMI. I'm just saying, I just find it interesting that a lot of projects use the cryptocurrency to raise money when they maybe didn't have to.
I mean, it's you issue a token and people buy it, and you have millions of dollars to fund your project and start it, and
To buy salmon hats?
that. I mean,
I love putting you on the spot.
cryptocurrency is like basically like early venture capital investing. You're not going to be able to early capital invest as a regular person. You have to be um there's certain criteria. You have to have like a million in the bank, or forgot what the other. Yeah, it's a million and there was other things. So basically, the average person can go and buy into a startup
Right.
by there being like a token ICO, or now it's a TGE event, but it used to be initial coin offering. Um, but yeah, but that was the easiest way for companies to get money straight from the public.
But that was back in the day. Do you think companies, if Veve started again right now, they'd have the OMI token? I guess that's a
Um,
bad scenario because they won very big back in the day, right? And I still think they're going to win moving forward. I'm just
mean-
curious, like, what are they going to have to do with OMI to bring, like, nobody's buying OMI because they could buy Bitcoin and all these other things until we get reasons to buy it. And I think there will be. And I'm not against
I mean,
OMI at all.
Veve can exist without OMI. OMI can't exist without Veve.
Right,
Or
exactly.
can't thrive or whatever.
But I like this idea, like Duck and Cover saying, you know, all the assets that they can put into the Viviverse. My idea is like give certain things and make them super rare, just like they do on a video game. Like you get this gun, there's only 10 of them. And maybe you have to go for a drop to get it. Like, for instance, if you went for those dance floors, they would have had a golden tree. I mean, we already have it, but like there's so many things that they could do by putting chasers that literally cost them nothing that will make us, the small core group of EV people, buy in, right? And so they can do that with these assets. And then on others of them, they can sell a bunch of them for super cheap. They could sell them for 5,000 MCP and $1, you know,
Yeah.
for a desk or whatever it might be. For a broken desk that I broke, that would be worth it too. Tokenized Superman. Veve, let's see. Veve could be a bank if they wised up, and saying that since 2021. Well, you've got the money to do it. Man, you're in a mood today. A good mood or a bad mood? I don't know. It might just be in a troll. I don't know. Put me in charge of Veve. I will make it fun and reading and make the, like, look, you could take BigA, myself, Fromy, KCBMW, a few other people out there. We could throw together drops that we know that would sell out and do it. I mean, they've got a group that does it. Maybe they're in an echo chamber. Matthew would have to be in there too. I cannot speak for Veve or Disney or DC or Marvel or Coke, but if they were uninterested in making their own token or cryptocurrency, OMI can satisfy that in a roundabout way. I believe BigA was talking about an accredited investor being qualified to invest in startups. Okay, perfect. Yeah. By the way, I'm selling 1/10 of my channel for $10,000, everyone. It's just been valued at. How much is my channel valued at now, BigA? 1,000. I think it's $1,250, everyone, but you can own 10% for 10,000. It's an amazing deal, don't you think so?
What do you get for your 10,000?
Oh,
Your share of,
you won't even, first of all, you're getting the 101 NFT where I'm wearing a salmon hat. That is for sure. You're getting that. You're definitely getting this book right here, West Coast Avenger, written by Randy. I'm going to he's going to help me write, because he writes comics. I'm going to have him help me write.
You get like 10% of like your $4 monthly earnings.
Yes, you do. You get, I make about $1.50 a stream. This is the big leagues here. Don't even fuck with me, man. You know you would. Dude, I would 100% be trying for rare Veve stuff in the Viveverse. Even if it's not your theme, there are those of us that are built. Yeah, you can tell. Shots have been fired. I'll give you 50 cents. All I want is $50 hairs if you've got that. By the way, again, thank you on that BigA, the West Coast Avenger. I think that was a really good idea. Absolutely amazing. All right. Here, let's go take a quick look at the market again, because we know that's what everyone cares about. Where are we at on the comment? I actually sold. So how much did I make? I bought it for 7. I made a whole 3 gems. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Tom. He's our resident rich person. All right, it's $1.89. Look at that. 250, 470, 512. I don't think that ultra rare is going to go much lower. All right, let's go check this out and see what we got. Any good mints? No. 1101. I'd buy that for 5 gems. Like, I don't even know what the price Yeah, there is some good flipping in the market though, for sure. Uh-oh, it's gonna take me back. There we go. 189 for the uncomp. Oh, 169 double quill. This is your chance. Is she gonna pick it up? Who's picking this up for $1.69? It's sitting there, everyone. See, if that was a good mint, I would totally buy it. But I'm not gonna get rid of all my profit. Why would I do that? I think, what did I say? 162 was the first mint. I think that's what I said. Yeah, 162.
Yeah, 162.
Isn't gonna work. Fun on the Sun, will you give me 60 cents? 60 cents? I'm auctioning off 10% of my channel. How much is it worth to you? And you are gonna get me with a salmon hat NFT. I'm totally gonna have to make that now for sure. F you, StreamYard, you suck. That sound effects aren't working too well today.
No, they were fine.
They're working okay. All right, let's go see. We've got 22 people left in here who don't care about their lives because they're literally listening to me. Look at that. $1 million. Look, there's no way I'm worth more than Randy's channel. I can't do that to him. I'm worth, how much is my channel worth, did we say? Wait, what's the formula? I forgot what the formula is. 10 times? 2 times? No, what was the formula? I forgot. What's the formula for what my channel's worth?
It would be like 3x, right?
Was it 3x? Was that the rules? All right, hold on. What's the, by the way, where's Digital Vibes? He's cheating on me. What the F? He's not allowed to like take a day off from listening to this crap. What's the damn website we go to? What's it called? Sling Blade? Social Blade. Social Blade. There we go. God, my brain. I swear I've got, so, you know, I've got the sleeping disorder. I definitely, it's comparable to long COVID, but then I also think I have long COVID. My memory is not good, people. I might have dementia or it's freaking long COVID. All right, let's take a look at this. Who's your favorite creator? Of course, it's Informant. Let's see how bad I am. All right, here we go. We're going to check this out. Give me just a second. I'm going to pull it up here because this is what everyone cares about. Wait, I'm so good you can't even find me. What the F? Did I not look it up right? Oh, no, I forgot. I did it wrong. It's Informant 2. I totally, and you got to put an F in there. That helps. Informant 2.
You misspelled your channel.
That's
what I've been
telling you. Oh, yeah,
you
because
all
it's
along.
2.
Yeah.
And yeah, and
even
it's supposed to have
you
2.
misspell your own channel.
Oh my God. Dumbass. Oh, and I had the @ in there. I don't need the @ That's what's kind of screwing it up. This is registered. This is the best stupid. Should I just change my name now? Would that be the best idea? There it is. Holy cow. This is to me. I'm not doing good today. All right, here we go. Let's look at how crappy Informant 2 is. Okay, C-. All right, I'll take that. That's better than a freaking D+. My rank is 4,608,000 for views. That's amazing. Okay, how much do I make? Here we go. What the hell? Look at that. So which one is it? What do I get? I get 3 times this number or this number? First of all, I make more than this, which is crazy. I mean, I don't make that much, but I'm making about $1.50. It's not true. I've made like $5, $5.50 on my best stream. So
how close is it though? Like, what's your monthly on average? Or
well, don't
like,
forget, I've got like memberships and super chats.
No. But
most of it.
On what just this is getting.
No, because if I go off of my current numbers, I probably make about 2,500 per year. So not very much, but way more than that. But that's not through just advertising. That's advertising is like none of it, like 20%,
I'm just trying to
50%.
gauge how accurate these numbers are.
So that's not
Don't
accurate.
Any of those extras, super chats
No.
and whatnot. So
even then it wouldn't be correct. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be correct in that situation. All right, let's go check out this channel. Rank 219 by views. Subscriber rank is 2,132. It's a C. I used to be like an A. Okay, now this, look at this. 1.1 thousand to 17,000. All right. And Big A, how much do I make?
0.
Right. So it's completely inaccurate. I make 0 off this channel. But I got 175,000 views. All right, let's go check somebody else out. Is this right?
No, don't, come on.
No, he's better than me. I'm just looking him up. I'm not like, why is this? What's his channel?
There's no ad. There wouldn't be any space.
I didn't put it. Oh, right. Oh, but it is real. Is it just real or the real?
I don't know.
You did. By the way, this is me. This is not Big A. I'm not even trolling him. Okay, that's not it. Is
Maybe
it the real?
I don't know.
I mean, you were like best friends with him. There it is. All right, let's check this out. He's also C minus. But look at his 1.1, and I guarantee you it's not accurate because I've seen him get like a $500 super chat. So it's not accurate. His channel actually does pretty well. So this isn't 100% accurate. Yeah, I don't know. It means absolutely nothing because I know he actually makes money on his channel. So it's not very accurate, but it's still kind of interesting, maybe. All right. That's right. I'm all the way to the bank. All right. Let's see. Let me get caught up here. Wild caught salmon hat. I like that. What's the one that's more pink? Or do they actually add color to them? It's disgusting. There are only 64.
They don't add color to them. They give them feed with beta carotene. Actually, wait, maybe no, I don't think they die. But the beta carotene to make up for the
is that the same
color.
idea as like shrimp and flamingos?
Yeah, where they turn pink from eating the shrimp. Yeah, same thing.
Interesting. Excuse me, how come I don't turn pink when I eat cobra? All right. All right, everyone. I'm sorry. I'm in a mood. Not being a dick, but can someone explain exactly what the value proposition is for investing in Randy's channel? Now, look, I have been trolling him because he told me about coming on here, but I do have a lot of respect for him, and you got to have respect for him for being in the community and still being here. My only thing has always been just being careful to the Veve fam and just, you know, make sure you're being real with them and try not to like grift on them too much. Not being funny. I generally don't understand why that's happening. So actually it is true. If your company makes go ahead.
If you look at, so Sanjay spent 10,000, but according to Randy, he's already paid back that 10,000. So
right.
So basically
it's a good investment.
But he will now get 10% in perpetuity off his channel. So if anything, Randy maybe made the bad decision because he basically took a $10,000 loan, paid it back in less than a year, and now he has to work for the guy and give him 10% the rest of his life.
Right, exactly. But again, we've talked about it.
It was actually a really good deal for Sanjay.
If he had taken the money, bought a better computer, which I think he did, bought a mic and a good camera and put it into the channel, it would be worth it. Yeah, Fromy, I saw that they're not that expensive, so I don't disagree with that. Tom, give me the reality of how bad this show is. This show is very unprepared, and you just keep on mumbling. Without Big A, you got no credibility. All right, that's your opinion. Thank you. Let's give him a shout out. There you go. Tom, you have no clue what you're talking about, but it's all right. I understand you're not really rich. You're kind of rich. I only say villain because Vincent mentioned some brand new bad. I hope so. I cannot wait to be in this comic with Fromy and
the
Magic.
one y'all won the contest.
Yeah, I'm so excited. Like honestly, that's going to be quite an honor. I just hope they don't allow the comic to be sold for less than $1. That's my goal. Let's see. Seems like Fun Under the Sun meant to put an O instead of $1. Let's see. Do you guys collect on Candy McFarlane? What you got? I did. I haven't done well on Candy. I got one good comic over there. What about you? You did okay, right? Or did you not do okay with that?
Yeah, I just haven't been buying more on either one. I didn't buy a lot on McFarlane. I didn't like all the hoops to kind of jump through, and I was already like had a bunch of stuff I was into. Um, at some point, if you got like 7 projects, and if you do all the flips and you make like $4, $5, it's kind of wasn't worth the time. You just go
Right.
favorite, and Veve
Kind of
was
like
big.
streaming for $1.50. Kind of. Do you turn blue cobras or venomous? Not this cobra. She's pink. You are no Mr. Beast. I just bought Mr. Beast chocolate bar for the same price I paid for your comic book. You are no Randy Chavez. Did I say I was? Have I only been honest and said that this is the worst stream out there? I think I have. So go fuck yourself. I've been very honest, Tom, that I suck. David heard the Cobra Salmon joke, decided not to come on your channel. You didn't have to do it. I understand. I understood what you meant. Oh, man, I'm not throwing shade on Randy. He didn't get where is through prayer only. I just don't get why his channel is valued so highly with so many others around. No, if you take a look at the Social Blade, it really is not a good assessment. It's better for really big channels. I think you get a better idea of what they're making. But even in my heyday for my informant channel, I mean, it was like crazy. It said I was going to make up to like $1.1 million. And I made nothing off of that. I mean, that channel did get me like
he's doing the valuation based on sponsorships he's getting paid, but that's him, not the channel. So like if
and that
you
was
were to
my
sell the
argument.
channel, it doesn't have like the viewers and views and subscribers to get even a few $1,000s probably. It was it's the deals he's making. So I made this much in he said he made 100,000 in sponsorship deals last year, so his channel's worth 2.5 times that. I think it was what was the latest
2.5,
thing, and then
3 times.
then he
I mean,
said he
depending
signed
on
a
the
deal and they paid a higher
valuations are hard.
valuation, so his channel's worth more. But it's no one would ever pay that. So I mean, you can really just say whatever you want to say it's worth. But
I mean, look, it's good talking point, but it's not real. By the way, look right there. Fun under the sun. It is from Loki. Supporting the channel as always. Really appreciate that. Congrats. Let's give him a cheer. And everyone, let's also give him the hundos in chat. Go hit those emojis and let him know that you appreciate him doubling my salary today. Thank you. Do appreciate it. Fun under the sun. And thank you for that. Super chat. Oh, look at that. Loki moved. Did Loki go on a walk this morning, though, right?
Oh, yeah. We don't miss it.
All right, hold on. Oh man, I really got far behind here. All right, let's see. I got some bangers in McFarlane. Have a nice collection. Your shirt makes you look like the water boy, bitch. I don't get that. I get maybe. I don't know. I guess that's your opinion. I mean, Tom, let's just be real. You got a tie-dyed cat. I don't know what that says about you, Tom. You might want to change it. But I appreciate that you think you're worth a lot of money. Fromy, if the Addiction Comics is sold for $1 on the market, I'm sweeping. Yeah, something like that, because it's just, all these things can be risky, but there's certain things that, like, if you like it and you're like, you know what, I'm going to go in and buy 20. So you put $20 down. Who cares? There's some good stuff. You don't suck, Biggie. Thank you, the biggest bro. Where do I send the check? I mean, I just DM'd. I'm like, please, God, I got Tom in here telling me I'm the water boy because I'm wearing this shirt. No clue. Like, you could have called me fat or something. Like, something that would have been more interesting. I don't know. Matthew saying, unfortunately, Veve seems to attract a lot of unstable people. I wonder why that is. Hashtag facts. That is for sure. I happen to be one of them. But yes, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on Veve. Let's see. Unpopular opinion. I love this show, and it helps that it's the only drop show we have. Thank you, BE. Not even joking. Thank you. I do appreciate it. And again, I'm glad you responded to my DM quickly. Where do I send the check? Where do I send that check? I appreciate it. Let's see. Randy's channel is too moonish for me. Wish him luck. Look, I don't want anything bad for Randy, and I do troll him only because he's trolled me. But the guy does add a lot to the community. He has a big following. He's got a bigger following than me, way more well-known in this community. So look, he's good for everyone. Yeah, that's it. Let's see. I heard Randy sells his blood for Omi. That might be true. That might be true. Yes, thanks, B. Thank you, Fun Under the Sun. By the way, how's the baby doing? How old's the baby now? It's not even like it's like a toddler now. How's the little one doing? And how's the family doing? I mean, they're having fun under the sun, of course. So it's basically manufactured value, rich people games. Yes. But look, don't discount.
No, I mean, like if the people that are buying at that valuation getting money back, the argument can be made. It's the wording that it's not his. It's not his channel per se, because he couldn't sell the channel for that valuation, or even anywhere like remotely close to it.
Exactly.
Like some of these big channels that they sell for actual money, it's because the channel is its own entity. It's not tied to a single person. So, but yeah, I mean, and he's not selling it, so it doesn't really matter. Just give
he's not selling it
to be proud about, and that's fine.
It works really weird with businesses. So my dad owned a consulting business. Like, okay, it made a lot of money, but he did sell it. But the reality is that he's also the persona behind that business. So the person buying it, where's the value for him? Because everyone might say, oh, well, it's this company and they've done very well. But
I mean,
they're not getting him along with it. So it's
sometimes they'll do deals where like they'll pay the person to stay on as like a paid employee, like they've done
or a
that
consultant,
with accountants and stuff.
Right, totally.
So there is that.
Thank you guys. Do appreciate that. Yay. I got some supporters, but I don't have TomTom. So TomTom, I'm sending the police. I hate you. Stop it. I need to get this addiction. What do you think about getting the addiction? The addiction gold logo is 1,888 gems right now. Not sure anyone would spend that much, but that is the current floor. It was not that. I feel like it got down to like 340 yesterday or the other day. Somebody popped one up for pretty cheap. The unstable people are what makes it fun. That is true. You idiot. The cat on my profile is my NFT valued at 3.7 million. Oh, is this true? Come on, BigA. Let's find this. Is that true?
I've never seen that NFT, but
okay. All right, TomTom, I'm such an idiot. Troll me. Let's do this. All right. Let's go look up this damn cat that you're lying about. All right. Tie-dye cat. NFT? Nope, that's not it. Where is this? Is that it? That's not it.
Do a reverse image search off the picture.
Oh, I don't know how to do that.
Screenshot your pictures, crop out just the picture.
Like you're literally telling me to do work that's gonna, like, I can't do. Okay, here's all these tie-dye cats. Okay. TomTom, where is it? Is it this one? It's out of stock at Walmart. TomTom, you're a damn liar. You just literally, you ruined my channel. TomTom, please. Please tell me where you got that NFT. I'm going to look it up. Board 8th floor is 11/8, like 26,000. So a good amount of money. A little off topic, but I have a feeling the rates are about to drop, and so will the value of the US dollar. If this happens, crypto will do the opposite. Wait. From me. Are we talking about real estate rates? Because we're looking to get a house.
He's just the rate, the total Fed rate, which the real estate will follow. But yeah,
he's talking specifically about my house. I'm just kidding. Yeah, first of all, if the rates fall, but the rates falling nationally, yes, but it takes a long time for it to trickle down. I do realize.
Right, but also there's a correlation between the rates going down and the value of the US dollar.
No, yeah, totally. And the interesting thing is we actually just looked at a loan. Now we're going to put down more than the average person puts down, but like she found like a 6.125% when most rates were at like 6.8 not that long ago. So if we get to like, I don't know if we're going to see 5.5 maybe with what we're putting down. I doubt it, but it's so like people don't understand like what 0.25% can change on your monthly. Of course, right now I don't even have a mortgage, so I'm not liking the idea of having a mortgage, but it's probably going to happen. Here, let me share this because I'm waiting for TomTom to tell us where his tie-dye cat is from. But yeah, it's not off the topic because that actually affects everything with crypto. And Fromy, did you do? I don't know if Fromy's ever responded to the idea that I was talking about with Rarity X that I'm working with about doing an asset-backed NFT. I don't know. What are your thoughts on that, Fromy? Like to actually give value to an NFT that could go up. It could go down too, but I'm working on a drop, and everyone, there's not that many people here. I'm kind of curious what people would be willing to spend. I know BigA, you and I kind of discussed it a little bit. If I had a coin worth $50,000, let's say, and I gave you a phygital, so I give you another coin or something like that, that's, let's say, worth $50. How much would you spend to go for the drop? Let's say there's 3 rarities. Would you spend, if there were 1,000 of those, would you spend $100? Let me know in chat. Would you, Big A, or no?
Maybe.
Obviously, it all depends. It's a maybe.
Maybe 75, maybe 100. Yeah, it would depend on math, I guess.
And this is actually, so here's the one thing that Randy does do really well. I mean, because he gets excited about stuff, which is what we need. He gets excited. He hears the news, and yes, he might be a little over the top, and he's got his bags, so he's obviously pumping his bags. I say, if I'm talking about something I own, I'm absolutely pumping my bags. Maybe not on purpose, but you're pumping your bags when you're talking about it. But he gets excited, and that is good for Veve. And he's, that's not bad. That's not bad. Baby, 11 months and fam good. Thank you for asking. Good. 11 months. Wow, that's crazy. Hopefully sleeping through the night. He's talking specifically about your house. Yeah, there you go. I hope so. Let's make a DAO with 20 people and everyone come up with 1,100 to purchase a board. But this is exactly, I was actually just talking to Mike at Rarity X about that, about with the idea of having either a DAO to control everything or not, or whatever. It's going to be kind of interesting. All right, so Fed rates, real estate will follow. Hold off on buying right now, BE. I think you'd be surprised by holding off for a quarter. So yeah, so we're looking, I'm thinking, here's my idea, and Big A, you might know, and I'm sure we're going to bore people. Here's my thought. Everyone knows, at least in the Midwest, you get more houses on the market during the summer because people want to move. They don't want to have to worry about their kids being in school and moving them during the school year. So my thought is right when school starts, there's going to be like this 3-week, maybe 4-week period where there's still going to be more homes on the market. The interest rates will be down, and that's going to be our target point. So I'm thinking like end of August, September, by September 10th. What do you think? You think that's a good potential assessment, or am I foolish? What do you think?
Say one more time.
So the idea is when summer's over and kids go back to school,
Right.
People sell their houses in the summer because it's easier. Usually you get more on the market. And so we'll have more houses on the market, which has been an issue. And there's going to be a lag between what's on the market and them selling. So some of them are not going to sell before school's out. So if I can time it right, which is going to be about 3 weeks after school gets out here in Missouri, I think that's going to be the sweet spot. So around probably.
Do you think you'll find better deals?
Better deals, yes. And interest rates will be better by then too. But I do think that's.
I would definitely hold off for the interest rates, unless you find something, because it's every house is unique. If you find the right house in the right spot and it's priced right, like a deal comes up, you got to jump on it.
Yeah.
But
yeah, for sure. Oh my God, we found the perfect house too. And I'm like, it had been on the market 10 days. I hadn't looked in that area. It's a little bit further than I wanted to go. And I'm like, Cobra, look at this. And I don't even want a pool, but she wants a pool. It had a pool. It had like the big, the family room that has like the 2-story big windows and everything, decent sized house. It had everything I wanted, mostly except the land. I wanted like an acre or more. And I'm like, oh, this is so good. And I'm like, last time, let's just take a look at it again. Maybe it will be here in a couple months. It's sold like a day after I looked at it.
Yeah.
And so
honestly, in general, houses with pools are just slightly harder to sell because they have that extra
pain in the ass thing.
Well, yeah, you have like an extra expense nonstop every month.
Right. It's about $6,000 a year to maintain them.
Yeah. So not everybody wants pools. Or
trust me, I don't want a pool either. But my thought is happy wife, Happy wife,
Yeah.
happy life. She wants a pool. My son wants a pool. I do not want a pool. Anyway, smart buy. I'm actually going to start doing this. You can do new shows. So I'm going to be working on, I'm going to, you know, as long as I get support. I mean, obviously I did this before I was supported by Veve, so I might still do it, but I'm hoping I'm still going to be supported. But I am going to start doing content, I believe, get out of here, fly, for Rarity X. So we're working on putting something together for them where I'm going to go over their stuff, but I also want to get into the real world assets and stuff like that, some marketing stuff. So there's going to be more to come. You know, some of my Suno videos are starting to make money. So I do need to do more videos that are not live because those are actually way more interesting than these live shows. But yeah, I completely agree. Smart buy. You know that Big Shot said that they, get out of here, damn fly, fuck. Holders of the Veve collectibles part of the announce out. You know that Big Shot said they want holders of the Veve collectibles part of the announce out.
Oh,
Interesting.
wow.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
That was huge too.
Everyone would trust BigA to run it. That's funny because to run like a project. I completely agree because I said to him he doesn't want to do it because there's a liability stuff. But I had wanted to do some stuff, and I'm like, you need to run it because like you're the person we can trust. Not that you couldn't trust me, but like he knows what he's doing. But he said no. He said he would not do it. It's okay to pump bags, but also criticize when needed. Absolutely. But the important thing is to tell you if you're pumping your bags. Let's see. I'd buy more into non-depreciating crypto assets, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP. These will rise when the rates drop and the dollar value goes down. So would you say that's financial advice from me? Jokes aside, Kryptoni, I would find the money for that. Let's see. It's a steep price, but would own a Bored Ape. Yeah, I don't know. What is the floor of this?
I don't know. Like even I was talking to someone about that just even yesterday. That we don't know if that PFP Bored Ape is gonna ever really come back. Like Pudgy's is even below. I think they're like 9 something now, after running to over 20.
I was gonna say that's what I thought.
But that run was because not just, hey, this is a cute penguin. It's because you got Pengu token, had a game, you get all sorts of drops for owning it, you get some white lists. So it's basically the value you get from it. It's not just the flex of it.
And if there's no utility, if that runs out or they can't sell their collectibles anymore, then what good is it, right? Hold on, I meant to pull up something. So yeah, this is actually another problem we're running into. Most of the people that have houses are either old and they've decided it's certainly not worth selling. I would never go back into a condo or a townhome. I'm never going to do it again in my life because there's just too much BS that you have to deal with. Unless it's a brand new building, I would never do it. So old people, even like my parents who were looking to sell, they're like, you know, we're just going to keep the house. We'll pay somebody to maintain it. And then, of course, there's other people that have 3.8% interest rates or 2.2 or 2.25, whatever. There's no way they're going to sell their homes because they're not going to get anywhere close to that rate. And so if you got a mortgage, it's just not worth it. Unless, of course, your house went up, 2x, then it might be worth it. Let's see. Houses sell more in the summer as parents are buying into better school districts for their kids. After school starts, the market cools off normally around Thanksgiving and Christmas. So yeah, I'm thinking there'll be a sweet spot there. There'll be a little delay. Maybe my September is too early, but we know the market well enough. We're just going to keep an eye. I need to be in a DAO. I'd like to start a DAO. Man, you all talking about pools. I miss Australia. There's no room for freaking pools here in Switzerland. No? Yeah, I don't know. I don't care. When will Veve assets go up? Guide me. I hope soon. # soon. I would sign a non-liability clause for BigA. Totally trust them. All right, let's see.
To do what kind of?
No, I'm thinking what he's saying is to run it, to hold the assets. First of all, Tom.
Run what? To run
I don't know. To run the DAO. To run a DAO, to buy the Bored Apes. TomTom, Pengu, Pudgy, Penguin, NFT, or 10E4. You still have not answered us about.
You sure? I thought they were like 9 something.
9. I don't know, but TomTom must be scared.
It's still like less than half what they were less than a year ago.
Yeah, they were up to like 20. But seriously, TomTom. I'm okay with you trolling me, but like, didn't he say his like tie-dyed cat there is an NFT that's worth like over $3 million. I think he's lying. Let us know what it is, Tom, so I can look
Yeah,
it up.
look. Fudgy Penguin's floor is 9.59.
There you go. There you go. Kryptoni should make an X group of people that want to join. I agree. By the way, I was thinking about doing this for members, but also, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do Discord. I started one. I don't know if I want to deal with that. Maybe I'll start an X group. I just think there's too many X groups out there. Wanted to make something for the channel though. Solana working on something with X. Oh, did you hear that Amazon is going to have their own satellite company?
No, I didn't.
It's already launched. They've launched one satellite. They got 79 more to go. They got 200 people on the team. And I think competition's great.
Oh,
so
wow.
now Elon is going to have competition. I cannot effing wait to pay less than $100 for satellite. That would be awesome. Solana working on something with X.
Satellite internet?
Yeah, satellite internet. Yeah, it's going to be amazing. Every meme from NFT haters in every comedy ever is of a monkey. Why do you think that is? I don't know. That's a good question. KC, let's talk via DM. There you go. I want the OG Bored Ape. Imagine owning one. Jealous of TomTom. I'm not a jealous person. I'm just not. I can't be. I've known people with way more money than me. If I was jealous, I'd have a bad life. I told you, I knew a billionaire, so I'll never achieve that. So there you go. XRP will melt faces. Mark my words. How is XRP doing these days?
I haven't
It really took a nice little run.
I believe the lawsuit's not
I
completely
did not know that run.
finalized. Everyone thought it was finalized, but there was like another filing or something. I need to look into it. I mean, XRP is going to do well, especially with the ISO 2022 protocol. It's one of those tokens. It's US token. My biggest hit on XRP is the market cap size. Yeah, it ran to a huge market cap size in the past, but there's a lot of competition. I don't know. But yeah, it's definitely a safe bet.
It's definitely a good bet. I know they're doing really well. Plus, Mission has a lot, so buy some. Project Kuiper, that's what it's called. Part of Blue Origin. So, like I said, they've already launched. Let's see, no. Project Kuiper is an Amazon initiative, part of the same services division responsible for Kindle, Echo, Fire TV, Eero, Ring, and other tech devices. Blue Origin is a separate company founded by Jeff Bezos. So, I think Blue Origin is what's launching their satellites, but this is going to be big. My friend Charlie just told me about this because we're going on a big camping trip and we've got to have satellite and to be able to do content and stuff like that. What kinds of technology does Project Kuiper use? I mean, none of this matters, but this is really cool that they're getting into. Project Kuiper initial satellite constellation design includes 2,232 satellites. Just like, so it's very similar to what Elon is doing. I mean, I'm kind of surprised that Elon beat him to this, but this is going to be huge. How much will it cost? We haven't announced pricing details yet, but affordability is a key principle. So I'm assuming if like you're a Amazon member, that's going to help keep your price down. So if you're an Amazon Prime member, I'm assuming, maybe it'll be $90 and it will be able to be used on the water, because they charge extra on there. Amazon has a longstanding commitment to low prices and lots of experience building popular low-cost devices. Because look, they'll get you sucked in, right, and get you at a price for a few years, and then they'll start making money a year or two later by charging you more. But it's a great idea. I can't wait to see where that ends up. Let's see, Solana advisor joining X as head of production. Really? Wow. Let's see. Look at the West Coast Avenger comic you sold me. Price just doubled. Thank you, sucker, for selling at 10. Yeah, but here's the thing. Are you actually going to sell it? And look, if you do, I'm happy for you. You think that bothers me. It does not bother me at all. I'm happy for you to make.
Solana had some pretty cool stuff happen. What is it? X stock through them is now now has tokenized stock tokens. So basically, I think they have like 55 stocks already that you can basically just go into fandom and trade your Solana, and you can own MicroStrategy as a token.
Oh,
Um, it has its own liquidity pool, so you can go to Radium and earn money just providing liquidity for the trading pair. But then also you got Robinhood is now launching a layer 2 on Arbitrum of tokenized stocks, where like people that are not in the US stock market, like in the EU, can
right.
buy stocks. I think it all looks the same on the front end too. Like you, eh, whether you're buying it actual stock or you're buying a token stock that's on a blockchain, it still looks the same in the app. So like the
Right.
person buying in the EU and the person buying here will look like they're doing the same transactions. Which
Oh,
is
that's
what you
cool.
want. You want like to really get adoption, you need it to be where like you can't really tell the difference. It's not
Right.
like all these extra steps and stuff.
It works
So,
automatically.
yeah. So that
By the
was
way,
news.
TomTom is not good at math, which makes me think that he does not have 100 million. Maybe he's got 10 million. So you were wrong. It's 15 gems, and of course, one sold for 975. So when you sell it for double, then come back. Oh, he just bought them out. I see what you're doing right there. Oh, okay. So you bought them. KCBMW, tell me who bought all those. Splint just sent you an offer. Check Twitter. Refresh, it's at 20. Oh, okay. Guess what? I could buy up the floor and make something look like it, but it's not worth that. Shh, don't tell anyone. You're kind of dumb. Let's see. Solana is only good because it has huge investors. ICP tech. Who cares? If it's good, it's good, right? Like that's okay. Majority of my
And it's
clients
used
own.
a lot.
Yeah, it is used a lot. Let's see. Majority of my clients own 3 to 15 commercial properties, and I just follow their lead regarding when to buy or sell. They create a successful blueprint. I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel. I love that because people always try to
I
reinvent.
find my commercial properties never really followed like what it's kind of like was its own market on its own. Like it never really followed the swings of the other markets. Like when Katrina came and wiped a bunch of stuff out was around the time of like that big downturn in real estate. But all the commercial stuff, while real estate was getting hammered, all the commercial stuff, if the numbers worked out, it was still doing well. Like there,
Right.
you weren't getting these like huge discounts on the commercial real estate as long as they had tenants and were making the income. It
Yeah.
so that's what was nice about the commercial, even the multifamily, the residential um rental real estate. It's very income focused, so
Right.
it doesn't really like when the market's down, as long as it's profitable, it does well.
Right. As long as you're paying your mortgage, or if you own it, it's paying your taxes and whatever fees you need, plus a little bit. So in case something happens down the road, it's all profit. By the way, TomTom, I refreshed it. It's at 17. You're not buying them up fast enough. See if he bought this. Did he buy that 17? Oh, I guess you were wrong because you're buying them all up. Guess what? Ha ha ha. Like seriously, TomTom, the way you talk in here, you sound like a child. Now I appreciate having you in here
Don't
because
make him
having
start buying.
yeah,
Don't
no, buy more because
no, don't buy them, man.
honestly,
Don't.
what I want to see him buy is Kryptonies. Let's hook them up and support them. Don't worry about that. It's worth. I own all of them, and those are now 100,000 each. Understand what owner mentality is, punk. Yeah, totally poolside for sure. Who cares? Long term tech wins out completely. BigA is absolutely correct with commercial real estate. I have 5 currently in escrow right now. Awesome. Yeah, real estate is a good investment. Okay, he says to refresh again. Let's see. Did he buy them all out?
Damn.
Oh, they're all gone. He bought them all. Kryptoni. Look at
What?
that. He sold his. Good job. Now they are all yours. Congrats on that. Good job. Now, if I had not been the person who sold the original, I obviously could have sold for 17 or 20. He thinks they're worth that. Great. Here's my thing. On average, if I sell the stuff I get for a profit real quick, I'm not, most people don't have a troll watching their show. So yeah, look, Kryptoni's like, oh crap, but a worse word. I'm happy, Tom, that you're coming in and moving the market. You're doing what we need. I don't like, yay. Good for you. Thank you. And also, fuck you. All right. So let's see. Good job. He bought it. Alt his talk. I'm out here trying to just make rent money. Yeah, totally. Which is okay. If you had actually had the ultra rare, though, you could have bought it. Now people are going to go for it and be like, oh, I'm buying all of these. All right. So what?
Look,
Well,
you see this?
How much, buddy, I remember that. How much is that worth?
I don't know. They had. I'm sure this one will be popular these days.
What does it say? Oh my God. Oh my God. I forgot about that one.
Angela.
Yeah, no, I forgot about that. Yeah, you totally get canceled for that. All right, Tom, why don't you buy out all the uncommons?
This one's decent. This space one was in one
wow,
of the.
I totally forgot about those. All right, Tom's bought them all out. If you want to ultra rare, you cannot buy one. Learn owner mentality. I'm an owner. Okay. Good for you. You just made a lot of people happy. And guess what? I made a little profit and I'm happy. Why don't you buy out all the secret rares? And then they'll be worth 4,000. If you buy these two, it will be worth 4,000, right? I think that's how it works. Which one is that?
Marvin Gardens.
God, I used to love this. I was in Cub Scouts and we would get the packs and just open them together. It's a lot of fun. All right, the rare. Why don't you just buy all the rares? Any good mints? No good mints. Boo. I want to see a good mint on
Charlotte Webb.
I remember that for sure. I bet you that's worth a lot. Go check. I'm curious what that's worth. Unfortunately, my brother has all the good stuff. There's 1100 on an auction. I'd buy it if it was cheap.
I don't have. It looks like the overall best one is Atom Bomb, and I don't have that one.
Of course, because that's how it works, right?
But I thought you would like this one right here. Yeah.
I don't even remember that one.
It's
I love how they have different names. Oh, they yeah.
Yeah, they have two different names.
Yeah, two names. There you go. You don't even know who the artist is or anything about the comics. You have that. Is that a different name?
This Transformer one, I got a couple of these.
Yeah, well, that was the big one, right? That you said that was 1,500.
Yeah.
Look, Tom is.
These were pretty good. I got a bunch of
Tom's owned comics since the 1970s. He said the ultra rare is the one to own. You can't buy them. You trolled me. I thought you could buy one. Now you can't. You really did it, Tom. And the thing that I like about Tom is that he's very mature. That's what I like. All right, hold on. What time is it? People are dropping off because I'm not entertaining at all. What time is it? 11:50. I got to go and like start making the theme for tomorrow. I'm going to do Veveverse Live. That will also have a giveaway. What do you have on the docket today, Big A? Going out to lunch with the parents?
No. Gotta go to grocery.
I was just say grocery store. Why don't you just have them deliver it?
Yeah.
You're not lazy.
Gotta get out the house.
I actually touched grass today. I walked like 5 miles. It was a lot of fun. I totally forgot about that. I got to go through my brothers and steal the good ones. He'll never know. All right, let's see. Tom. Oh, look at that. Tom's got one for 100. He's got another one for, that one. I don't even remember that one. All right, there you go, everyone. In case you didn't know, the ultra rare is worth 100 because that's what Tom says it's worth. So if you go for one and you sell it for 20 or 30, Tom will buy it. And he thinks he's trolling me. Oh, yeah, Allie. Oh, my God. I remember that one for sure. Definitely remember that. All right, let's take one last look at the market here. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, I think we got what's today? Tuesday? Oh, my Lord. The week's not going fast enough.
Oh, wow.
What is it?
This is, I guess, would be inappropriate. Manuel.
Oh, my God.
Manuel.
That's horrible. That's not, I'm not laughing at that. That's terrible. Like I know back in the day, people did not care. They were not woke, as they would say here. Here, Tom, look right here. I'm going to put a bid on this just so you can go buy it. Did I place a bid? How much did I place a bid for? All right, I just placed the bid for Amazing Spider-Man number 5. Go in there, Tom, and buy it. Because then what he's doing by letting me do this, he's letting me control him. I don't think Tom should let me control him. I don't think you should do it, Tom, but I'm going to have you buy more stuff. All right. Yeah, I'm getting bored and tired myself. I've been up since like 7. What is it? It's almost noon. Holy cow. I've been streaming for 2 hours and 20 minutes. All right. So any final words? I'm not going to see, we'll probably talk offline, but any big plans for 4th of July, Friday, Saturday? What do you got going on?
Probably not.
Nothing?
No, I'm in some pretty big trades right now. I doubled down.
I mean, that's okay. Oh, wait, I can't put a bid on it because I'm the lead bidder. So you're putting the effort in. I mean, that's the thing. You're making money because you're putting the effort in. But who knows? Afterwards, when you win big, then you can, holy cow. Ultra is down to 50. Come on, Tom, buy it. All these people are like, wait, why is this ultra rare worth 100 gems right now? What do you think they're thinking? Are they they're like, let's go for more. I bet you're helping this comic sell out. So you're actually supporting Veve, which is a good thing.
I mean, he sells one, he gets most of his money back. Well, no, he spent a decent amount. He probably spent.
He didn't spend that. He spent like 100, maybe 100. I don't think he spent that much. Doesn't even matter. He's worth 100 million. It's like, it's a nothing burger to him. All right. So if you have nothing left to say, I will be back on tomorrow, Masteroni. We're going to do VVverse live. Maybe you can train with him, become one of his little minions and help him out. But we'll be doing VVverse live tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. So I get to sleep in a little bit. And then I'm not going to do any more streams this week. It looks like we've got on Saturday is going to be here. I'll pull this up. We're going to have, well, no, let's do first the comic. We've got X-Men on Thursday. So I won't be covering this because I'm going to a funeral. So I won't be able to cover this. So somebody will cover it. Maybe Digital Vibes or somebody, O'Milly for sure. And then Rabbit's on Saturday. I know he's going to be sponsored for this, or O'Milly's going to be sponsored. So go check out his channel that day. That secret rare would be kind of nice to have. And maybe this one. But I don't know. At 15 gems, I don't think it's going to sell out. But we'll see what happens. Does this have a burn date or no? No burn date.
I don't think it did.
I think they really need to start bringing that into the collectibles. Having an end of life for these collectibles. Like whether it's 30 days or 60 days, gamify it. Gamify it because people will be looking. All right. And let's see here. BigA is giving you a super chat after all his crypto gains. Now, his super chat is like coming here and hanging out with me. That is like worth way more than anything that he could give me. And I don't want him super chatting me. But I do appreciate him coming on here and helping me out. And I appreciate everyone hanging out in chat. Hit that like button if you haven't yet on your way out. If you are not sub, please sub to the channel. I need more subs. I need to grow. I got some exciting stuff, everyone. Rarity X is going to be here at some point, and we're going to have real world assets and NFTs and tokenize, all that fun stuff. So stay tuned. Let's see. Tom's going to get the final word. I think the ultra rare colors are by Blee. I guess you don't know who Blee is at Marvel. I guess not. I guess you schooled me. You totally trolled me. So congrats on that. The nephew. All right, I'm out of here, everyone. Do something nice for somebody. I'll be back tomorrow. BigA, if you want to stay for a second, we can talk afterwards. But appreciate you hanging out. It is end of stream, everyone. Have a great day. Peace.